All right, we are live. What's going on, guys? What is happening? We are live. How is everyone's day going so far? How is everyone doing? Absolutely. I am doing fan-bloody-tastic right now. Excited to go ahead and stream with every single one of y'all. How we doing today? Let's see who's first in the chat this time around. I know there's always going to be a competition. Who's first, right? James Chalika's coming in first place. There you go in pole position. What's going on, dude? Hello, everybody. Soldier Sandman, what's happening? Random Guy Kev, RGK, what's happening, dog? What's going, man? Jaw, hello there. The Casual Airsofter, hi. COD or Fortnite? Is this a trick question? Because 100% it's COD. 100% it's COD. Fortnite's cool, obviously. Not yucking anyone's yum, but COD 100% of the way, man. That inspired whole generations there, man. There you go. Cool. Yeah, we got some more people. Let's see. Jeremy Satoru, what's happening? Alex, oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna end up butchering your name, bro. Hutch Wajda, hello, you doing, man? Good night, Airsofters. Hello. It's for me. It's kind of a good morning if you think about it, right? See, Joseph King, what's happening? Yeah, yo, I'm 7th, but this is my raffle tonight. What's going on, man? X-Man, hello there. Casual Airsofter, hi. Sigma, what's happening, bro? What's happening? Is it where you buy something, you get entry like the other live streams? So technically speaking, X-Man, anytime you buy anything from Airsoft, as long as it's $20 or more, you automatically have a shot and you get an entry into the shopping spree. However, yes, there is something special about these live streams. I do throw in extra promotions for you guys, right, to go ahead and get those extra entries into the shopping spree giveaway. And they're right next to me, right there. Right, every $50 you spend will be getting you 5 entries into the shopping spree giveaway, right? Every $50 you spend. So spend $50, you get 5. $100, you get 10. $150, you get 15, and so on and so forth. You get the idea. Think multiples of 50. You're getting 5 per, right? Abso-freaking-lutely. Pronox UN, what's going on, man? How you doing, brother? What's up? How's your day, bro? Thank you for asking, man. That's really nice. Yes, my day has actually been very good. Actually, I felt very productive. I was able to get a lot of stuff done today. It's been very, very cool. I actually got to meet some new customers in the storefront today, which is pretty interesting. Had a cool conversation with them. Got them hooked up with some cool new Airsoft gear. I always get a real big kick whenever I'm able to go ahead and hook someone up with something. Picked up some nice ass stuff today at the showroom. And they took advantage of the discounts going on too. In case you guys didn't know, we have hella discounts going on as well. I'll be talking about that as well. Nimitz B5, what's up, man? Killer, what's good, man? What's happening? Major OODA, hello there. Banshee Airsoft, hello as well. Clayton oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna mess this up. Clayton Leroux, how you doing, man? How you doing? Dafu, what's up, man? Hana 3000, we out here. Yes, we are, man. We out here. Although technically speaking, I'm indoors, so I'm in here. I'm in here. Gaming R, yo, what's happening, dog? What is happening, man? Let's see here. Not so good. How you doing? How long do the live streams normally last? Not so good. Depends on the live stream, but typically the No Flightless live streams is about a 2-hour stream. So we start at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we end at 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So same thing is going to apply for the shopping spree giveaway live stream that we do every Thursday as well. Same time, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, ends at about 9:30. Have we gone over sometimes? Maybe. You know what I mean? Has it happened before? Yes. Just because sometimes we just get so engaged in the conversation, we get so engaged in the live stream that it just happens, man. It just happens. You never know. X-Man with the $1 donation. Thanks, man. Always appreciated, bro. Always freaking appreciated, brother. Casper, what's going on, man? Darwin's Arbiter. Good to see you again, my brother. Again, guys. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome to the No Flightless live stream. My name is Isaias. I will be your host for today's live stream. And what a stream we got planned for all of y'all today, right? We got some big things going on right now, right? We got some big things going on right now. If y'all haven't been paying attention to our social media, first of all, what are you doing not paying to our social media? You always want to make sure that you're on there, whether it be on our Discord server, following us on Instagram, or our Facebook as well. Heck, even our Twitter as well. We're always posting all the latest and greatest from GI, right? But for everyone that is just joining me right now, first-time viewers, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Mayo Gang Collective. Welcome to the Brotherhood, my fellow Airsofters, right? Welcome along to this stream. It is going to be a fantastic stream. Again, you see right the beautiful overlay that was made by our marketing department right here, right? Live stream giveaway, right? What is that referring to? We have a live stream giveaway that we do every single week. You can find the rules for it on our website right now. Every $20 that you spend at Airsoft GI, automatically gets you an entry, right? Does not matter what it is. It could be BBs, green gas. If you want to go ahead and just buy, barrel sock, hey, you know what? It's $20 or more subtotal. You are entered. That is going to be an entry. And right now, the Shopping Spree giveaway prize pot is at $1,100. Absolutely insane. $1,100. Hell yeah. Hell freaking yeah, right? And you guys can go and claim that for yourselves. You guys can 100% claim that for yourselves. But like I said, you got to get those orders in. But during the duration of these live streams specifically, I like to go ahead and throw in some extra promotions for you guys. It's written right next to me, right? Every $50 you spend getting you 5 entries in the Shopping Spree giveaway. Very, very freaking sweet, right? Think multiples of 50, you're getting 5 per. So now's the time to go ahead and get all the stuff that you've been wanting to get from your wish list, right? Airsoft guns, we're talking combos, we're talking maybe go ahead and start bundling up all the essentials, right? Maybe just want to stack up on some BBs and green gas, load up on your essentials. Absolutely, now would be the time to do so. If you're not even sure what to go ahead and get, but you want to participate in this giveaway, get yourself a $50 gift voucher on our website. Look up gift voucher, get the $50 amount, so that way you get the 5 entries in the Shopping Spree giveaway. Takes 1 business day for it to clear out and to be assigned to your account, and you can use that for literally any order that you place in the future, whether it be online or in store at our custom showroom and lounge, 21077 Commerce Point Drive in Walnut, California, right? But I'll go ahead and link these rule set to the Shopping Spree giveaway right here in the live chat. You guys can go ahead and take a gander at that, if you will. However, the biggest thing right now that I want to go ahead and talk about, and I'll get into this as well, the 2024 Platinum Hot Releases Mystery Box, right? I'll put the prizes together on this mystery box in collaboration with Boss Man. I'm very proud of this box because this thing is freaking insane. Like, it is believable how many good things that you could actually win from this box at this price point, right? We are talking $179.99, right? $179.99. And you are getting the hottest releases of 2024. Hence the name. Hot release mystery box. You guys getting the idea? Yeah, you guys are getting it. You guys are getting it, right? The prizes on here is freaking insane. And we're going to go more in depth in the about this list later on. But just looking at this from afar, man, it's insane, right? The top prize being, again, 2 Mayo Gang MGC4 Mark 1 field ready combos decked out with all the accessories that you need and all the accessories that you would want in order to dominate the field and also look very cool while doing it, right? And also, you got all the new releases on here as well, right? Like the Elite Force M3 Mods, the PC1 Storms, right? We got some new LCTs with the Gate Asters in there as well. Let's see here. Make sure. Yeah, this thing was again, when we were putting this list together, it was collaborative project between Bossman, Cisco, and myself, right? Just trying to get all the hot releases, right? Just trying to get everything on here, trying to get everything as much as we possibly could on here, right? To squeeze it into this box. And I'm genuinely proud with this thing. This thing is freaking amazing, dude. I look at this and there's not a single prize on here that I'm like, yeah, no, I wouldn't like this. Especially this Echo 1 PMG. Man, oh my god. Can we talk about that for a second? You know what I mean? We'll get more into this as well. The Echo 1 PMG 5 minigun is literally taking Airsoft community by storm right now. The minute that we posted the first videos on this bad boy, they instantly just started getting shared around like crazy. Everyone, they were getting all eyes on it, which is dope because it's something different. It's something that's not just your standard M4, right? Just not another M4 that just came out, another AR. It's something different. It's something unique. It's something very convenient and very well thought out, actually, and very, very, very affordable. We're talking $289.99, which is absolutely insane, right? And again, one of the prizes you can definitely win in this mystery box. Again, we'll come back to this, but I just want to let you guys know that, again, this box is available right now. And again, you are going to be getting 15 entries into the Shopping Spree giveaway. You order one of these bad boys, right? 15 chances. That's a hell of a way to increase your odds of winning that $1,100 Shopping Spree giveaway prize pot, in addition to winning a dope airsoft gun for really cheap. Let's be honest. It's cheap, right? But let's say you want to go on and get something else, right? Get yourself an Echo 1 PMG5, right? I was just talking about this bad boy, the polymer minigun. This thing is taking the airsoft scene by storm. Less than $300. You're getting a hell of a fast rate of fire right from the get-go, right out of the box, right? Right from the get-go, this thing is going to be shooting aggressive. Very, very aggressive, right? I absolutely love this bad boy. And you order one of these bad boys, because these are available right now. These are 100% available right now. You order one of these, and you'll be getting 25 entries into the Shopping Spree giveaway. 25 chances of winning that $1,100 prize pot, right? All right, let's see what we got in the poll right now. I know Bossman put a poll up. Let's see here. Someone said the new 290 Echo 1 minigun is lame. Wow. Well, that's kind of dumb. They'd rather buy the $4,000 minigun. Is he right? Yes, because he is 1%. Okay, I guess, if you really want to. Someone, I love how there was an option, Airsoft is lame. Okay. If Airsoft lame, what are you watching the stream for? And then, no, that new minigun is intriguing. Thank God, most of you have, good sense to say that, that it is intriguing. At the very least, even if miniguns aren't your thing, right? Even if miniguns aren't your thing, or just this one in particular isn't, your thing, or that's something that you specifically want, you gotta admit, this does kind of open up Pandora's box a little bit. This does kind of make entering the LMG world a lot more accessible. It makes it a lot more interesting now, right? We're going to start seeing maybe some more variations of this bad boy coming out in the airsoft scene, which is really, really cool, right? Because that was the biggest thing. So many people were wanting to get their own minigun or their own micro gun, but the price was always pretty dang high. Now, Classic Army did a pretty good job. Classic Army did a pretty good job of coming out with their M132 and their M133 Mini Vulcan AEG. Right, they did a really good job with those bad boys, but those were still, $700+. The M133 was about it was about like a little over $1,000. It was a little over $1,000, which, don't be wrong, is worth it, right? Because I've used it plenty of times, and that thing is amazing. But it's still a heck of a chump change to go ahead and spend, on an airsoft gun, right? When at the end of the day, it's going to be a little bit more niche than say just your standard AR. Now this is very, very competitively priced. Less than $300? Hell yeah. That's less than the cost of or that's less the price than a Mayo Gang MGC4 normal retail. That is, right? It just 100% is, right? So again, I'm very intrigued by this. I hope every single one of you guys is intrigued by this. And for all my guys out there that are saying that they're tired of ARs, hey, time to put your money where your mouth is, right? And go ahead and grab one for yourself, because these things, super lightweight, they're not bulky, they're very compact, right? And they're affordable. Literally getting rid of every single reason why people wouldn't ordinarily buy a minigun, other than they just don't like the look of rotary barrels, I guess, right? But again, I'm telling you, I'm picking one up myself. I'm 100% picking one up myself. This thing is too badass for me not to go ahead and pick up as well. But yeah, like I said, get yourself 25 entries with this bad boy. I'll go ahead and link that as well into the live chat for you guys to go ahead and take a gander at as well. And again, guys, while I'm going through all this amazing stuff, right, all the stuff that we got on the website, feel free to go ahead and ask your airsoft-related questions in the live chat too. But the letter Q right in front of your question definitely makes it a heck of a lot easier for me to see. I'll come around to your question as soon as I possibly can. As soon as I get through all these items that I want to talk about, in between, I'll go ahead and start answering questions as well. And again, you're looking for product recommendations, my opinions on certain things. Maybe you're trying to compare a few products that we sell, or you just want to ask me personal questions. By all means, you guys are more than welcome to do so. Just put the letter Q right in front of your question. Definitely makes it a lot easier for me to see. Also, let's address this bad boy, the Tandem Cross, officially licensed Cthulhu gas blowback airsoft pistol, right? This thing, as I mentioned before, is going to be shipping out very, 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 very soon. So if you haven't already, I'm going to strongly recommend that you get your orders in now while you guys can. Again, you'll be getting 10 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. 10 chances of winning the shopping spree giveaway all for yourself when you order one of these. So get your orders in now while you guys can. This thing is super freaking sick. It shoots so freaking fast. It looks beautiful. And if for anyone that is curious, yes, it is compatible with AAP01 parts. Magazines, the TMG spec series magazines, 100% compatible, right? We haven't had any issues with that. This thing it's nice, man. It's 100% nice. And it comes with so many options right from the get-go, right? If you wanted to add an optic of some kind, yeah, you do have the pick rail. However, if you wanted to go ahead and add the, maybe a different type of optic mounted directly to a plate, it comes included with the plate already. It comes included with the RMR plate. So you're able to go ahead and put your little micro red dot on there. No problem. It'll look a lot more sleek. So yeah, it comes included with so many options. Again, that nice thumb rest, cocking ring, all these accented parts, because these are, even though this is going to be an AAP01 platform, we priced it out. We wanted to compare, okay, what's the value in this, right? We priced it out for all the stuff that you would get on here. If you were to build out an AAP01 just like this, same everything, it would end up being about a little over 200. We're talking 220, maybe even to 230, right? So just saying, you want to go and get yours in right now. I'm telling you, it's going to be shipping out freaking soon. Get yours in. And if you haven't already placed your pre-orders, do it now. Do it now, right? And again, got plenty of guns that are also on a discount as well. But that's just gun. It's also going to be accessories and everything that you would need, essentials as well. Right? I'll go ahead and link that as well. There you go. All right, cool. And check that out for yourself. Highly, highly recommend that you do so. All right, but enough of that, right? I'll answer one question and then I'll get into this. Jeremy Saturo, Isaias, Oreos or Doritos? Oreos. Oreos, 100%. I like Doritos, but not enough to surpass Oreos. All right, getting into the nitty gritty, the 2024 Platinum Hot Releases Mystery Box, right? This thing, we're proud of. Like, this thing is absolutely insane, and I really, really hope that you guys can like take a moment to go in and just look at this prizes, because this is absolutely insane, right? Let's go over so many of the good stuff in here, right? Let's go over, we were going to mention the LCT. We didn't mention the LCT guns, right? This is not going to be your standard LCT lineup of standard guns that we've included before, which, by the way, LCT, phenomenal, right? I love the quality that you do get. They are going to be, you know, like the closest thing in terms of externals, right, that you can get to the real thing, right, in terms of what they look like. Most of the guys, whenever I play at like Milsim events, most of the time they're going to be using an ENL or an LCT, right, because they just look so damn good, right? They look so freaking good, especially if you were trying to go ahead and do, again, more of the Milsim scene, trying to go ahead and do like impression kits of some kind. But, you know, the LCTs, at least the older ones, they, you know, they're starting to show their age just a little bit, just a wee bit, right? Just a wee bit. So we decided to go ahead and include the new LCT, the new generation of LCTs with the Gate Aster already pre-installed, right? These bad boys are so freaking... Okay, honestly, if I had to pick my favorite ones, probably have to be something like this one, the RPK-16. RPK-16, like, I know, it's kind of a weird amalgamation. Is it really an RPK? I don't really... You know what I mean? Like, everyone's going to have their own opinions on it. Is it really an LMG? Everyone has their own personal preferences and their opinions regarding it. But I'm going to say this thing is freaking sick. It looks freaking cool. Right, and I definitely would love to go ahead and bring one out to another Milsim West event, right? This thing is absolutely beautiful, freaking gorgeous, right? But that's not the only one. There are a ton of other LCTs that are going to be on here, right? The LPPK, right? That's going to be another one, the LPPK 20, right? Again, externally, you are going to be getting the same fantastic build quality, because that was never an issue with the original LCTs. Their build quality was never an issue. It always just felt like, okay, they could use a little bit more oomph, you know what I mean? Like right from the get-go, especially for the money that they were charging, right? Now, at this price point, with a Gate Aster pre-installed and redone internals, yeah, 100% it's worth it. At that point, 100% it's worth it, right? All these bad boys, let's see, the LCT, which one? Okay, my favorite one was the RPK-16. This one normally retails for $539. $539, and you're getting that for $179. You know, you can click this list for yourself. You can look at all the prizes yourself if you don't believe me, right? All these are going to be fantastic. The AK-104, right? Again, with Picatinny stock adapter. That's cool. You can't tell me that someone is going to take one of these bad boys and immediately put like an MCX stock on there. Like, I can totally see it. Like, I know Boaz would 100% do it just because he wants to put MCX stock on like everything. But yeah, again, another option that is going to come included with the Gate Aster already pre-installed and redone internals. I'm happy, man. I'm happy that they are trying to reinvent themselves. Well, redo. I'll say redo. They are trying to go ahead and revamp a lot of their lineup right now for the modern age, right? As Boaz like say, welcome to the 21st century, right? Trying to go ahead and reinvigorate their current lineup, which I'm all down for, man. Right? That is going to be something that I'm really looking forward to in general when that gun actually, you know, when seeing it more often on the field. But that is going to be essentially their answer, right, to the Arcturus Limited Edition stuff, right? Because the Arcturus Limited Edition stuff was honestly amazing. It was fantastic and it was incredible, right? It kind of made, you know, the LCTs look really old by comparison. So the fact that LCT is coming out with new stuff like this, I would say check them out. I would say check these bad boys out. Again, my personal favorite. Like, I'm biased, right? RPK 16. That's the one I think is the coolest, right? But again, I would just say, yeah, check these bad boys out for yourself because these things are freaking fantastic. I've actually gotten to see like a little bit of shooting on these. Pretty damn cool. Pretty damn freaking good, if I have to say so myself, right? But I would recommend checking those out as well. Another thing that I spotted on here, so 3 things that I spotted on here, right, was the Mayo Gang MGC4 Mark 1 series, right? The Mark 1 series has been like a hot seller for quite a while, ever since that the first batch of Mark 1s came out, right? And I love these. This is the newest colors. These are the 3 newest colorways that came out, and we are very, very happy. And I'm especially happy with the black and bronze because, you know, I'm kind of basic like that. I do love the two-tone look. The solid bronze is good, though. The solid bronze is objectively just really good. But I got to be honest, I'm kind of feeling the black and red. If I ain't lying, man. It looks really good. It doesn't feel like it's too much. You ever notice that with a lot of guns that have like the accented colors? Sometimes it feels like they go a little overboard. This one feels like it was tastefully done. You know what I mean? It is a little flashy. It's on the flashier side, but it's not too much. You can get away with it, you know? But ordinarily, these guys are normally $315, but they're on a shocker deal right now, literally towards the end of the night. All the discounts that we got going on, by the way, in case you didn't know, I'll say it again, the deals are expiring tonight, so make sure you go ahead and get your orders in now while you can. Entries have been low, like really, really low, which is sad because it's $1,100 are on the line right now, which you guys can win, and all you got to do is place a $20 or greater order, right? And that's it. You guys have a shot at winning. But I'm going to strongly recommend you take advantage of the promotions going on right now. Every $50 you spend will be getting you 5 entries into the shopping spree giveaway, right? But yeah, that's not the only one. Again, we have the black and red. We have the solid bronze as well, Mark 1. This is actually Boaz's favorite. This is actually Boaz's current favorite right now, and I don't blame him. The solid bronze is freaking awesome, man. Again, another one that is discounted, right? And the black and bronze. This one's my personal favorite. Again, need I say more? It just looks freaking fantastic as well. But that's not the only one, right? This is the hot releases, right? What is the current hottest things that come out? The PC-1 Storm, babies. Those are new, right? These two, but we've included 2 of them. The PC-1 Storm in tan and OD as well. Right, we've already gotten some shooting time with it. Oh, freak, where'd it go? Where'd it go? There we go. Right, yeah, the PC-1 Storm pneumatic sniper rifle. These things are sick, dude. These things are absolutely good. Here's the thing, right? We released the video out there, and were there some things that needed improvement from the get-go? Not really. If you're a standard player. Now, obviously, if you're trying to be, super competitive with a sniper rifle, yes, I would suggest maybe the bucking. But honestly, considering everything else, this is worth it, man. Like 100%. Here's the thing. I've mentioned in the video, and I'll say it again. You are getting a very, very unique platform that you just don't really see out there in terms of its aesthetic and its design, right? You are getting something that is going to be incredibly lightweight and way more compact than your traditional bolt-action sniper rifle, right? Which already makes it like worth looking into, right? Not only that, but you are getting a pretty solid performing bolt action right from the get-go, considering the range that this bad boy can offer. Now, at past 300 something feet, yes, will it need a little bit more improvement? I would say maybe just swapping out the bucking. You should see a massive amount of improvement from there, right? Like just swapping that out, and you're already good, right? You're already good. It's going to be a lot more consistent. The consistency was the only thing at much further range that obviously needed a little bit more work. But again, considering a bucking you can get for less than $20. I don't see why not. This thing is freaking fantastic. I would be so happy if I got one of these bad boys for my birthday. If I ordered the 2024 Platinum Mystery Box and I got the PC-1 Storm, I would be freaking ecstatic. Like, actually ecstatic. I would be super freaking happy. Because these things are dope, right? Well, how often do you get to see, like, essentially a futuristic space gun interpretation of a bolt-action sniper rifle, right? It's cool, man. It's freaking sick. I absolutely love these, and I adore those, right? So I'm glad it's on there, right? The M3 mods, we've done this before. We've done content on this before. You guys already know. But again, a freaking hard-hitting freaking prize that you can get in the mystery box as well. I freaking love this thing so much. It's the one gun that I can use in an airsoft duel and come out on top. So, yeah, there's that. This will always be have a special place in my heart because this was the one gun that helped me break that never-ending losing streak that I was on, right? This thing absolutely rips. It's another fantastic prize you can go ahead and win. KWA F90, of course, right? Super amazing Gasolec rifle that I adore as well. This thing is so freaking nice, and it's just nice to have not so many ARs on this, right? Again, there are plenty of ARs on our mystery boxes, but I'm glad that we're including some stuff it's just different, you know what I mean? It's just nice. It's such a treat for the eyes, you know what I mean? It's so nice and pretty to look at. It's just nice ice candy at the end of the day, right? To look at it, and it's like, oh, thank God, not another AR, right? Not another AR. We keep scrolling down, right? Of course, we got the Mayo Gang MGC4 Mark II, been solid black and red, always nice to see. The Echo 1 PMG5, which again, like what else can I say at this point, you know what I mean, about it? Like, I'm just so happy that these finally came out and that we have them and that they're now readily available to everyone in the airsoft market. This is going to really change things up in the LMG world because before, Boaz and I did talk about this before with LMGs, you'd end up having to spend like well into the 300s, like 350 minimum price range in order to get a really, really serious LMG. In fact, it's actually more average now in this day and age to spend closer to 400, right? 400 to 500 for a really, really solid like 249, Mark 46, or similar platform, right? That would be that was the easiest one to get into, 249s generally, right? But, this thing being priced way lower, There's no upgrades needed for this, right? Which I gotta say, I'm very happy that they did the individual hop-up units for each individual barrel. That was really cool. That's really, really sick. We're going to talk more in depth about this in the actual video itself. If you guys haven't checked that out, it went live last Friday. Check it out. Right, we actually do a whole like shooting video first impressions with it as well. You can actually see the hop-up dial itself is numbered, so you know exactly where you are, and you can get all your barrels lined up just perfectly with like a hop perfectly dialed in every single time. It works very well. Like the hop actually works very well, and it is pretty consistent. Now, granted, does it have its limitations at a certain range? Yes, of course. Anything this small typically would. You know what I mean? But I gotta be honest, man, this thing performs way better than we thought. We went into this thinking, all right, it's gonna be a fun gun, but it's not gonna be the most accurate thing in the world. Strangely enough, this thing holds hop very well. It holds very, very well. I have nothing bad to say about it, right? If there was any one thing I think that needed improvement, it would most likely be the BB windows here. Actually, let me go and see if I can get a better picture. Yeah, it would most likely just be the windows themselves. They are just friction fitted in. Personally, I would, if it were me, I would just use a little bit of like maybe super glue or something just to kind of keep it extra sturdy, hold in place and everything. But as is right now, as long as you don't overfill it, like try to fill it up to the very, very tip of where the cap is, then you're fine, right? Just fill it up to where the line is and then you're done, right? It's like cup of noodles. Don't pour too much water into it. It's going to be a bad time. I absolutely love this thing. It's so freaking cool, man. I'm so happy that was a prize. It came out right on time, literally right on time for us to be able to include it inside the mystery box, right? And then, of course, you got some more badass stuff on here as well. Of course, you got the KWA Original Eve because it's a banger. It's a banger. Zion Arms PW9s, because who doesn't love the Zion Arms PW9s? The new Fab Arms gas shotguns, those are also something that was, I'm very happy was able to make it onto this list as well, because these gas shotguns, we did another video on this as well. These perform very well as well. These perform very, very cool. That video, I believe, is actually going to be going live this week. So stay tuned for that Friday. The main video on our main YouTube channel is going to be covering the Fab Arms gas shotgun. And even though it is a little bit pricier, you know what I mean? I got to say, it does put its money where its mouth is. It does put its money where its mouth is, and it does have the performance to back up the price as well, which is good to see, right? It's not going to be incredibly overpriced for what it is that you are getting. It actually is fairly priced, and it feels solid, man. It's a cool-looking shotgun, right? How often do you see these realistically on the field, especially in gas form, right? I know the spring ones have been around for some time, but the gas ones, these are hot, man. These are actually really, really good. I'm actually a very, very big fan of these bad boys as well. And remember, guys, to go ahead and get your orders in now while you can. Every $50 you spend will be getting you 5 entries into the Shopping Spree giveaway. When you order yourself the 2024 Platinum Hot Releases Mystery Box, you are going to be getting yourself 15 entries into this week's $1,100 Shopping Spree giveaway. So don't miss out and get your orders in. I've been talking on and on and on about the prize, and I'm going to continue to because, let's be real, this mystery box is absolutely insane. But make sure to go ahead and place your orders now while you can so you can take advantage of the promotions going on. You don't want to miss your golden opportunity to win dope airsoft guns for hella cheap and win big prizes as well. So get those orders in now. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and go through some of your comments and some of the questions, and then I'll go back talking about more of the stuff on the mystery box itself, because again, these prizes are freaking sick, man. I'm very much happy with how this mystery box turned out, and I know you guys will as well, because the prize on here, every single one of them, banger. Literally a banger. All right, keep scrolling through. DJ, minigun came out right in time, but no tandem cross yet. I mean, hey, DJ, I'm just saying, DJ, get yours in now if you get my drift. Get it now, because it's shipping out if you haven't already. If you haven't already, get your tandem cross Cthulhu. I'm telling you, get it now. I'm telling you, this is a big hint. I can't say, just get it in. Get it in. Right? All right, let's keep going through. Modern Brick Studios. Hi, hello there. Hello there. Jeremy Satoru, I think I may try the new mystery box. I mean, I get a chance to get it, the PC one on the mystery box. Yeah, man, absolutely. Here's the thing. No matter what it is that you end up getting, right, every single prize on here, even the lowest costing prize on here, right, it's a new Spectre Arms Flex series. It's a new Spectre Arms Flex with the Gate X ASR pre-installed for you, right? Yeah, man, these things are freaking dope. Like, you are getting what you pay for at minimum. At minimum, you are going to be getting what you pay for, right? So I'm just saying, ain't no harm in getting one of these bad boys, because at the end of the day, you are still going to be getting a chance to win something amazing out of this. So why not? Why the heck not? You know what I mean? And again, 15 chances of winning $1,100. I mean, you can't go wrong there. You genuinely cannot go wrong there. Keep scrolling through. Cutter Airsoft. Isaias, we'll be getting in will you be getting in and selling G&G lever action rifle? Please do. Cutter, most likely, yeah. Again, once they actually get released, if our distributor can go ahead and give us some, yeah, man, we will definitely be going and selling those as well. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks like only two people have been going ahead and getting their orders in right now, taking advantage of the promotions. Guys, come on, get those orders in now while you guys can. Remember, live stream is going to be ending in about an hour and 30, so don't miss out and get those orders in now while you guys can. Right, we're doing this for you. We want to give back to the Airsoft community, right? We want to give back to the Airsoft community because we're the only Airsoft retailer that rewards our customers with a shopping spree. And all you got to do, place your $20 greater order, but take advantage of promotions now while you guys can. So it keeps going through. Let's see here. Make sure. But yeah, Cutter, to answer your question, yes, we will be selling that. It's just going to be a matter of waiting for G&G to release them, and then our distributors getting them, because we all know that's going to take some time, unfortunately. And as soon as they get them, yeah, we can go ahead and start putting them on the site. But be prepared for all the social media we're going to do with it, right? Just like with the PMG5, as soon as we get it in, like we're going to be just getting coverage up the wazoo for that bad boy, because I know there's a lot of people that have been eyeing that lever action for a while. The Lev R, the Lev AR. Let's see here. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, so Fish Stickum, are there any other mid caps with extended followers besides the ones from KDWay and G&G? With extended followers, where the followers actually stick out, those are the only two that come to mind at the moment, where the followers like come out all the way like that. Yeah, PTS, like, it usually stops out. It's not like it doesn't fit all the way through. G&G and KDWay are the only ones that I know that do that. I mean, to be fair, the G&G magazines and KDWay magazines do feed flawlessly. They do feed fantastically. Do I think you absolutely need the extended followers in order for it to, feed that well? Not really. But hey, their design really works. Their design really does work. Fish Stickum. All right, keep scrolling through. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Just make sure. Okay, is the Arcturus LWT Mark 1 still one of the best for its price, or is there a better gun now? Alex Hachwajda. Well, it depends what you mean by best, man. Like, best can be left to so many different interpretations, right, in terms of what you're asking for. For value, I think it definitely is a top contender, in my personal opinion, right, in terms of just for the money, what it is that you're getting, right? For the consumer price index, yeah, I would say it definitely is one of the better price options out there. I would say specifically the LWT, like that combo that we got going on for it, right? Let's see, LWT, right? The combo that exists for it, these starter packages, yeah, those are really good. Like, those are insanely priced, right? That'd be something that I would recommend if you are a starter player and you are looking for, just kind of a convenient package for you to just pick up and go play with. I would say, yeah, this is definitely an option that I would say look at, because Arcturus does a very, very good job, of putting together their gearboxes. They just do a really good job. Now, do I think, is this one absolutely my personal favorite? I have other favorites, just because, again, I even though I do respect and really like this design, I think for me, it's not my personal favorite aesthetic. I think there are better options out there, for the looks. But again, it's hard to beat, man. It really is hard to beat. It really depends on what you mean by best, right? It really, really depends ultimately what you mean by best. Let's see here. She looks heavy, man. She looks heavy. No, the freaking PMG5, man. It's small, dude. Like, it's so freaking small. It's lightweight. I can one-hand that thing, man. It's so freaking light. It weighs almost nothing, dude. Like, no bullshit. I've had Nerf guns in my life that have felt heavier than that. But even then, that's not to say that this thing just feels like you can just easily bend this thing around. No, this thing still feels like it's got pretty damn sturdy, like, polymer construction on here. It's just, again, it's just so lightweight. It's so freaking lightweight, dude. Easily carry this around for hours on the field, no problem. Let's see, tips, tricks. I'm new to Airsoft, got my first AEG. My question is about batteries. Can I use any LiPo for my gun, as in 3000 mAh or 11.1? I'm confused about that. And then he goes on to say, also, does the charging for the battery matter? Can I use any charger for my battery, or does it have to be a specific kind of charger? Okay, so to answer that, when it comes to batteries, you can technically speaking use any milliamperage you want. The voltage, it depends on what your airsoft gun is, right? Some guns, we would recommend for best performance to use an 11.1. Not every airsoft gun would we recommend using an 11.1 though, right? It depends on what gun you currently have, right? Now, let's say it's something like like a Gen 3, right? Or a Spectre Arms, that one of them that already has a pre-installed ETU or some type of MOSFET, it's built fairly well. Then yeah, I would say go for an 11.1, 100%, right? The milliamperage, bear in mind, the higher the milliamperage, the bigger the battery. So just make sure that you're getting one that can accommodate, or that can be accommodated in the battery compartment that you are limited to, right? Because there are a lot of guns out there, especially that have like a slimmer stock design, minimalist design, that are going to be very limited in terms of their battery compartment space, right? For example, let's take something like, just to give an example, let's see here. I'll just type in right here. I'll type in, let's see, MGC4, right? Like the MGC4 series, for example. Right, those are going to be, the Delta Mark IIs are going to come included with a Delta stock, but the battery compartment is going to be limited to the buffer tube. So you do have some room to play with, but there definitely are larger battery compartments out there, and you can definitely get one once you change out the stock. Right, you can definitely get one once you change out the stock, but again, depending on the stock you get, will determine how much space you end up having there. Right. So it really depends. Remember, just keep that in mind. The higher the milliamperage, the bigger the battery is going to be. So you just want to make sure that typically your gun can accommodate that size of a battery. Now, in terms of the charger, if you're going with a LiPo battery, lithium-ion battery, go with that specific balanced charger. Now, if you're going with an nickel metal hydrate battery, go with a nickel metal hydrate charger, and so on and so forth, right? It'll usually say in the description or the title what the charger is. Just go with that specific type of charger for that battery. The minute you start mixing and matching, like here, I have an example. You plug in, right, this 11-1 LiPo stick into a nickel metal hydrate charger, it's going to turn into a ball of fire and explode. So just don't do that. Please don't do that. Don't do that. That's not good. That ain't cool, right? We don't want people getting hurt, which we make sure we have plenty of videos. We literally have plenty of videos on our YouTube channel explaining the differences and why you shouldn't mix and match chargers. This is never a good idea. Never a good idea. But yeah, that's a very good question, actually. That is a very, very good question. Again, we're getting barely 3 people that are taking advantage of the promotions right now. Guys, entries are low. That means your odds of winning the shopping spree giveaway are that much higher. Get those orders in now while you guys can. Remember, every 50 you spend, getting you 5 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. Get yourself the 2024 Platinum Hot Releases Mystery Box right now, featuring some of the hottest releases of 2024. Hence the title. Right? Get yourself this mystery box because, again, quantity is incredibly limited. Every prize is going to be an absolute freaking banger, which you don't want to miss out on. Again, like we've mentioned before, Storm PC1s, right? LCTs with the Gate Aster, right? The latest color variations for the Mayo Gang MGC4 Mark 1s, M3 gas launcher, right? Wolverine MTW. The grand prize, let's talk about the grand prize for a minute, right? Let's talk about the grand prize. Grand prize being 2 Mayo Gang MGC4 Mark 1s, field ready combos. They're going to come included with all the accessories that you see there. They're going to be completely decked out in everything that you would need to go ahead and tackle the field. These things are gorgeous, man. And we priced it out too. You can actually see. You can see it for yourself, right? That these bad boys are no joke. They are priced at, together, you would end up spending about $981. That's close to $1,000, right, for these 2 guns. You're getting them all. You could win it for $179. You can win them both for $179. It's absolutely freaking insane, man. It's insane. I'll go ahead and link that again to the live chat. Check it out for yourself. See for yourself why this is the mystery box that you want to get for 2024, especially if you're someone that likes new releases, you want to see the latest and greatest, or you just like something different. If you want to see something different, in your Airsoft collection, get one of these mystery boxes right now. Keep scrolling through. Private custom will SGI or stock upon shells. I know probably not. We probably won't be able to carry those. The closest thing would be probably the Gate shells. Probably would be the Gate. What is it? The Eon? Yeah, the Gate Eon shells. Those are probably going to be the closest things. Prime Tech. We wouldn't be able to go ahead and carry those. Ruben Cortez. What's going on, Ruben Cortez? Is the giveaway today or Thursday? The shopping spree giveaway is going down this Thursday. It's going down Thursday, right? So make sure that you get your orders in now while you can. The promotions are right next to me. Every $50 you spend, 5 entries. Don't miss out, right? The shopping spree giveaways are always going to be held on Thursday nights, unless we otherwise say, but that's kind of a tradition. Thursday nights always seem to work best. I'll go ahead and link the rule set to the shopping spree giveaway there as well. But it's always going to end up being Thursday, right? Same time, same place, just on a Thursday instead. But again, always important that you pay attention to all the live streams, because when you guys watch the live streams, you guys are getting all the latest and greatest behind-the-scenes stuff. You guys are getting the first to know literally about everything that goes on. DJ, what the frick are you? What's anywhere between a medium and a large? Just it depends on the sizing, I guess. That's a weird question to ask. That's a weird question, DJ. That's weird, dude. What size are you? I don't know. I don't, I don't know how to follow up on that question other than answering it. Pronoxuin, Classic Army, Classic Edition, LMG, AEG, or Classic Army M249 or A&K Mark 46. Ooh, that's a good one. I know exactly what you're talking about, my guy. I know exactly what you're talking about. You're referring to this bad boy? You're referring to this one? Honestly, I would say for me, I mean, I have like I'm looking through it through a little bit of like rose tinted glasses, a little bit when I mentioned the Classic Army M249 because that's what I had, that's what I have, right? That's what I grew up on, man. It's a Classic Army M249. I remember the day that I got it. I was like super proud. I was super excited. I finally became the 249, the saw gunner I always wanted to be, right? In Airsoft, I thought that was so cool. And I've always loved the 249s. I've always had a soft spot for it. But as I get older, I also do have a little bit more and more respect towards the Classic Edition LMG, right? I think either way, you're going to have a fantastic time with either or. Both of them do have an aftermarket scene, so you can definitely upgrade these bad boys into absolute nightmares if you really wanted to. I don't think there's really a wrong decision for that one. The A&K Mark 46 is not bad either. The A&K Mark 46 is not bad. I think for the price, though, I would probably go for the Classic Army 249 or the Classic Edition LMG. That's what I would personally end up going with because, again, right now the Classic Edition LMG is going for $399. Yeah, right at that $400 mark. That's pretty good considering what you're getting. That's pretty damn good. I would go for that one. But again, all individual preference at the end of the day. All three are going to be good options for getting into the LMG scene as well. All right, keeps going through. Captain Queso, what's good, Ryan? What's going on, man? Jeremy Satoma, Boneyard is worth ? It depends, man, like what it is that you're looking for. Like there are some things that are like, I get it. There are some smaller components that are kind of hard to get, so it is nice when you have like a nice little Boneyard, right? Boneyard mystery boxes are always dope, if that's what you're referring to too. Boneyard mystery boxes are always freaking dope. I love those because, again, you never know what you're going to get, man. It's like a box of chocolates. I mean, there's a whole argument, right, where it's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. And then you would just follow it up with, well, yeah, I know what I'm going to get. I'm going to get chocolates. I get it, right? It's a Boneyard mystery box, but you don't know what specifically is going to end up being in there. Boneyard, I think, sometimes can be worth it. It depends. It really depends on the person. For me, I like to get them just if I can, brand new. But, hey, if Boneyard's an option, hey, why not? Especially if I'm getting a deal at it. Especially if I'm getting a hell of a deal for something, Let's scroll on those recent comments and questions. Actually, beforehand, I want to go ahead and just show something off, too, with these grand prizes, right? With the 2024 Platinum Hot Release Mystery Box, right? Look at this. In case you were wondering what the combos themselves look like, decked out, right? Beautiful. The Mark 1 just lends itself so well to a variety of different styles, to a variety of different, aesthetics. Look at this. So freaking fantastic. Normally, what is that? Normal retails $540. Normal retails $540 on this bad boy, right? That's one. That's the first combo. The second combo number 2, right? Also looks stunning as well. Go for $441, right? Add those together, you get $981. Again, imagine you just spent $179.99 and you get these two decked out freaking combos for the Mayo Gang MGC4 Mark 1, which not just regular MGC4 Mark 1, because those things are already slappers. Those things are already slappers from the get-go. You're already going to be able to dominate the field now twice as much. Imagine dual wielding. That'd be kind of funny. But you're getting them already pre-built out. So you don't got to worry about accessories for either of them. They're already built out for you, ready to go, ready to play, and ready to dominate the field. Let's see. Looks like Ruben got himself a box. Hey, Ruben, that's what's up, baby. You got yourself one, baby. Hey, you know what? You just got yourself 15 entries in the shopping spree. Guys, get yourself a mystery box right now. You can be just like Ruben and so many other guys earlier today that picked theirs up. Guys, earlier today, as soon as this bad boy dropped, we had people placing their orders, but it kind of slowed down right now. What happened? Get your orders in. It's the hot release mystery box. All right, let's keep scrolling through. Soldier Sandman. What's happening, dog? What's the best 5.1 high kappa that doesn't break, but is made out of good metal? It's kind of hard to answer because a lot of the metal that you find in Airsoft is typically going to be made out of pot metal, right? A lot of them are going to be made out of pot metal. Now, granted, do I find that there are some that maybe break more frequently in terms of externals more than others? I think maybe rare once in a while, but nothing major, honestly. Nothing major. I think, honestly, the only ones that are more likely to break would be like a straight TM, especially with the way I see how a lot of people handle their guns. That'd be it because that one's just plastic, right? I don't really see too many external high kappa 5.1s breaking externally. Let's go ahead and give Boss Man a call. Wants to chime in.
Isaiah.
Yes, sir.
When we're discussing putting this box together, the 2024 one was, Cisco put it together.
Yeah.
This one, you and Cisco put it together, and you were like, hey, I want to put all the new products in there. And I was like, yeah, that's a cool idea. But, I mean, to be honest with you, back in the day, I think when Cisco jumped on the live stream and during the release day, I think we can sell more than one.
I mean, hey, you know what? The night is still young.
You know what? I think we gotta go get you back to the back of the line and start, just killing potatoes only.
What the frick? Just about you're out of here. You lost your chance. You're out of here.
Yeah, get out of here, dude. Go back to the kitchen. There's 10 bags of potatoes.
Just gotta peel them all. Yeah, guys. Again, the night is still young. Get your orders in now for this battle. I'm surprised this thing isn't like. In all seriousness, I'm surprised this thing isn't like. Because I mean, I'm looking at this prize list, man. Like, it's insane, especially that grand prize.
Huge, 60 something.
Yeah, dude, it's 60? Big.
And this is where my confusion comes in. Maybe because LCT is not good at marketing, but don't people think LCT is kind of like the Ferraris and AK models?
I think,
or that's being overtaken by a Taurus, but I don't know.
I think you are onto something. I think the Arcturus has definitely taken the spotlight from LCT and ENL in terms of like AKs that are good out the box. Because I mean, I'll admit, right? A lot of the LCT.
What are you talking about though? This has a gate installed in it with the same mumbo jumbo.
No, what I'm saying is because people just automatically, because again, let's be real, not everyone reads, right? They'll see LCT and they'll be like, nah, never mind, right? They don't like bother to read, hey, this is the newest version that's coming out with basically the same stuff that's going to be competitive.
Did you put gate in the title?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because I was about to slap you.
No, they got gate in the title. What you talking about?
Yeah. Hey, guys, man. Dang. LCT, come on, man. This is as Gucci as you can get. This is your Hermes. I mean, maybe, what is more manly? Internal, more expensive stuff. I don't know. This is your Atlas custom in the high kappa world, okay?
Would that be considered Atlas custom? I would think. Well, I don't know. I don't know what the perception is. I think in terms of high kappa parts, I always thought that like Masterpiece was always like the one that everyone.
I'm talking about real guns, buddy.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Airsoft. Pfft, wow.
Atlas custom work. You never heard of it?
No, I thought you were talking about Airsoft.
Atlas custom gun work.
I thought you were talking about Airsoft. I thought you were talking about Airsoft. Yes, I know the real steel one. Yes.
Yeah, each gun is like $7,000-$8,000.
It's crazy expensive.
I think it's more than the Pit Viper isn't that expensive. It's like around $5.
I mean, to be fair, like it even though it's not as expensive, the Pit Viper is still an expensive gun in general. Like,
I know because I mean. Terran Bullet doesn't make the guns anymore. Mm-hmm. He has his own. I mean, you've been there.
Actually, no. I have actually. I haven't.
Yeah, that's why. Go back to the line and start peeling the potatoes, man. But anyways, when this was proposed, I thought it was great. And dude, those Storm sniper rifle in there, it's not an AG, it's not HPA. And it's not bow action. What is it? It's something that you can get.
It's a pneumatic. What was the title of that bow? As I called it, HPA mechanical bolt action AG sniper rifle. The most elongated, like complicated title you can think of.
I actually think you guys messed up on the titling of the gun. You should have just put, "This is not AG, not bow action, not HPA. What is it?"
What would you call it at that point? What would you call it at that point?
Exactly how I just say it.
I think it
requires a battery.
Mm-hmm.
It's somewhat of an HPA system, but it's not. It is not a bolt action. You know what I mean?
I mean, it technically speaking is. You still got to rack a bolt back every time, right? You're manually compressing the air.
Yeah,
Okay. Out of everything on here, out of everything on the list, with the exception of the grand prize itself with the two Mayo Gang MGC4s, what is your favorite thing on here? Like, if you were a customer, you ordered one
I
of these
like the
bad boys.
MTW.
The MTW, that's your favorite?
It's no brainer. I mean, if we take all the ethical stuff away,
Okay.
what's the ultimate weapon beside the MGC4?
No, that's true. Okay, but like for me, maybe it's just because I like weird stuff, right? I'm talking about the PMG, man. That's one thing that I would be really hoping to go out and get.
Yeah, that's cool too. But like I say, I put in the poll. I already took that comment down.
Mm-hmm.
Some people were saying like, man, this video. Okay. The video you guys put up today, I get what some of them are saying because, first of all, you can't really see how fast the rotor are going on the minigun. Second, when you're hitting the target, there's no feedback. There's no blood blasting or I don't know.
No, like recoil, like an or like a gas blowback.
When you're hitting that paper target, you can't tell. You guys didn't zoom in or anything. There's no feedback. There's no like when a JDAN drop on a fucking bunker, the bunker go kaboom. That's a feedback. You understand what I mean?
Sure.
So I'm saying is, maybe next time we just have to kind of waste food or beer, just shoot up some soda can.
Shoot up a watermelon.
Whatever. Yeah, but I really, to be honest with you, I think it's wasteful. That's something people can enjoy and eat it. So maybe soda, because soda is actually bad for you. I don't know.
This is why you shouldn't drink soda. This is what it does to your body. Shoot it up.
Yeah, shoot it up, right? But no, the comment was he rather go buy the $4,000 minigun.
Okay, I mean, cool, but here's the thing: they can say that, but I'm not seeing anyone out there on the fields really rocking one.
First of all, that doesn't even make sense. He was talking about the exact word is, this gun is lame. I'd rather buy the $4,000 minigun. Well, first of all, that $4,000 minigun, we have them, but they're all out of stock anyway. They stop making it. But if you guys want the classic Army, the full metal Vulcan, we can get them in. It just, do you want to buy something that's $2,000, or do you want to buy something that's less than $300? And how can you even compare both? It's like, oh yeah, I live in a 1-bedroom apartment. Oh, you live in a 10-bedroom apartment. Let's compare both. Okay.
Yeah, they're different.
They're different. Just like Isaiah is different than Cisco. Cisco is different than me. How are you gonna compare both? We're gonna compare length and pull down our pens to compare length.
Oh God.
You can't do stuff like that.
That is a video I will never agree to.
We should do a compare length. Compare the minigun versus minigun length.
That would actually. Now we're talking. I want to do a comparison of all the miniguns out there.
It's different though.
No, just to see, like, again, because people want to go out and talk about it, be like, all right, cool. You want us to compare? Fine, we'll do a comparison, but we'll show you exactly why they're different. It's kind of hard to compare.
So you're gonna compare a brother to a Japanese guy?
What the fuck? I'm just saying it would be cool to have them side by side.
What I'm saying,
Yes, right? 100. Yes, I understand. But again, the things that it's gonna shine on is the fact that it's like, hey, it's way more affordable, it's way more lightweight, way more compact.
They don't care about that. I just think maybe I just think we're walking into a different era of airsoft now. To be honest with you.
What do you think this era is all about then?
Troll.
Just trolls?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't know, man. I still think that there are plenty of people that, like, again, just maybe don't know about the mystery boxes that we have out there, right? Which is why we need your guys' help too, to go out and get the word spread out about this stuff. Your personal social medias, let people know that, hey, these mystery boxes are actually really, really dope, man. Right? These things are actually really, really freaking sick. But we need your help to go out and spread the words as well. Because I'm looking at all these prizes, and just as a genuine airsofter, like, I would be happy with all of these. Like, I would actually think that I gotta win.
Another one. All right, you can go peel some carrots now.
No, I've been promoted.
Carrot.
I got a promotion, guys.
Yeah, carrots.
Carrots now. I don't have to peel potatoes anymore. I'm moving up in the world, Ma.
No, but yeah, like, like for example, whenever there's a platinum drop, right? the school was able to sell 30, 40, 50, whatever, depends on the date. But you're trying. I'm not. I'm just giving you shit. You know that.
Oh, of course, of course, of course.
Yeah, you're easier to take in the shit.
So,
Cisco is too precious.
really? I didn't think he was. I thought he could take a joke pretty well.
Yeah, he can. That's why I can run. We can both run jokes at each other, no problem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. To you, I gotta be extra careful. Just like when I talk about measuring the length, and you get kind of hurt about it.
Oh God, that's a weird video to propose.
Hey, your weird video that you put on.
That was by your orders. You told me to make that one.
No. Stop. I give out a suggestion. I didn't tell you to go make it. You did it in your own version. It actually got tons of share. Have you seen it?
Yeah, actually I did. I was like, okay, cool.
I was shocked. But because I actually think the original one's 10 times funnier in a way.
Oh no, 100% it is. They had a higher production value. It was just better timing, and also
not really.
Well,
I have a bed. I mean, we can get you a blanket and you can go to the yard or the sidewalk with the grass and stay right there pretend you're camping. I don't know.
What's this homeless guy sitting here for?
Yeah, exactly. What is he doing underneath the blanket?
What is the homeless guy doing here? What are you doing?
Yeah.
I think you're right too though. When we had the discussion the day before we had it filmed, remember we were talking about like I just don't have that face for that. Like, I think...
No, but it was funny enough that people liked it and shared it.
It's just the shock and awe of it. Like, oh my God, I can't believe he did that. It got to the point where even my brother, who, like, he'll watch the streams from time to time, but he saw the video and he texted me. He's like, what the freak was that?
No, but it was funny, right?
Oh, of course. It was hilarious.
So, like, we just have to kind of get you into that. I mean, that's how Cisco got all the good old boys, like Fidel and them.
Yeah, just doing more like, I don't want to say edgy. Is it edgy? I didn't think.
Innuendo.
There you go. Yeah, just more innuendo, I guess, style content out there. we can do it. I just.
No, I'm not telling you to do something that you're not comfortable with.
Oh no, I don't mind doing it if it's
funny.
If it's here's the thing. If it ends up like generating like a lot of laughs, right? If it ends up generating a lot of laughs. If it's something that's kind of like, oh, gotcha, you thought, right? Like, that's why I like the video content, because it's like, oh no, it turns out it wasn't anything like that. I'm just loading a magazine, man. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just loading a magazine. If it's something like that, where it's kind of like a bait and switch, then it's like, okay, that's funny. That's kind of clever, right? That's fine. I like those.
Yeah. So I was originally thinking Boaz should do it because he has that tiny, like the Asian tiny eyes.
Oh yeah, the face, yeah.
Red eyes. So you look kind of, you're already looking sketchy.
You already look shifty-eyed already.
Yeah, kind of like I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about.
Yes,
right?
yeah, I know, of course, yeah.
Like those Japanese people in the subway. Japanese.
Oh yes, yeah. I do. I know what you're talking about.
I'm surprised you have not dyed your hair and make it mohawk and coming to work in,
Honestly,
dude, the whole Mexican going crazy, like you said, dude. I was watching a lot of little Instagram about it. Oh my God! In the football match, they put up the whole Goku and Vegeta banner.
Yes,
a huge one.
Dude. Here's the thing.
That's crazy.
Here's the thing. Like dubbing, or was it when it comes to like, there's a reason why for this. When like anime is made, right at the time. A lot of the like versions that we would get in the U.S. were always heavily censored. They were heavily censored, or they were just like when they were dubbed over, they were just like it just wasn't the same quality, right? Like they took a lot of content out. It just wasn't the same, right? And it took a long time for the U.S. to get a lot of like anime dubbed over in English, right, for it to actually reach stateside. But Mexico always had a head start when it came to getting like anime content beforehand. So by the time we in the U.S. like Dragon Ball became big, Mexico had already seen it, right, and it became just a like household name. Like you can't go anywhere in like especially like more urban areas in Mexico that are like you'll see like murals like people paint of like Goku, Vegeta, and all these Dragon Ball characters. They'll sell out of like outdoor like drive-in theaters, right? That like put on projectors. People will line up for movies like it's a massive event, right? It's insane.
So, grip size, like Pit Viper and Baba Yaga have exactly the same grip size. All the 2011 has, I can say exactly the same size. So if you're talking about 13-year-old, it depends on. If you say you got a big hand, then yeah, the high kappa, you shouldn't have any problem. Someone's asking that.
Yeah, if you have a smaller hand like me, like even then, honestly, the 2011 grips, they're not bad. They are a little bit like larger, but honestly, it's not too bad. The one grip that I think is like actually kind of hard for me to like really feel like I got a nice firmly grasp on would probably have to be like HK pistols. They feel good, but they are a little bit on the thicker side. I think if you can handle like an HK like grip, then 2011 shouldn't be that big of an issue. Like HK 45s, those things are thick, man.
You know what people said about small hands, right?
They wear small gloves. That's what my dad used to say. He's like, you know what they say? Because he used to the same innuendo, right? He's like, you know what they say about guys with big feet, right? I'm like, no, what? They wear big socks. I was like, oh, okay.
But you know.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yes, I've heard the other
you know
one.
How the way you deflected is so. I don't know.
No, that's what my dad used to tell me. It wasn't
Church
until later on that I found out that I was like, oh, that's what he meant by it. And he's like, no, of course, but I couldn't say that. You were like 11 when I was talking to you about this. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so before I let you continue talking to everybody, do you know you heard about Ohio Ordnance before, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so apparently, you know how the Army tried to put up the LMG, the light machine gun, like they want people to come up with like the new light machine gun. So I think SIG has their spear system.
Yeah.
And then the General Electric or General Motor or whatever one of those came out with another one.
Yeah.
And then I believe Ohio Ordnance has one, and that SOCON is gonna be using. It's called Reaper. Have you heard of it?
Is that the one that was shown off at SHOT Show?
Watch. Go on Google.
Yeah.
Type in Reaper.
Ohio Ordnance Reaper. I thought that was the backpack gun. Yes. Yeah. This thing is so cool.
Watch. You can show people.
Can I show the video?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You can show anything. I don't think.
I'm gonna go full size on this.
I hope YouTube don't ban us.
I know, right?
You know what? YouTube will ban you if you show a full. I don't know, and they shouldn't. If you show Dragon Ball Z on your live stream, will you get banned?
I think it's more so just airing full episodes, because that's like, that's proper, or that's stuff that you have to pay for.
Don't have picture. I mean, YouTube video is going to be hard for you to see.
Okay, let's see here. Let's go and pause that. See if I can get full pictures. Is there no full pictures on here?
No, you can find it.
Yeah, I'll do Google images. Yeah, I'll just do images.
Yeah. So, you know how this guy, you can fold it into a backpack and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
They were talking about, because SOCON, when they go on a mission, they go on somewhere that, it's out in the middle of nowhere or whatever, and they need some of the light machine gun support, and they need something that they can carry, and if something wrong, they can easily fix it. Because Ohio owners, they were talking about how easily this gun can be disassembled and you utilize whatever parts to put together, right?
I think that's a good idea, actually.
One of the things that they were saying about is when they have to carry Gustav with them, because you can fold this, whoever that, sharing and carrying all this, they don't, because Gustav, all those recoilless rounds, they're big too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you have to carry them.
This does make.
I was thinking, imagine that gun HPA.
Yeah, you know what?
I don't think it's that tough to make. I could be wrong.
I don't think so.
I know it's built fed, but we can, you can always put a drum mag on it.
You always put a drum mag on there. Like, that's not a problem. Like, I think this again. I've always been of the belief that like if you were gonna HPA anything, right? Even if you don't like HPA, if you're gonna HPA anything, HPA and LMG because that actually makes sense.
Because this is too skinny for some sort of gearbox type.
Yeah.
And if you're throwing a version 7 gearbox, right? You're gonna run into an issue of you see how long that barrel is.
Yeah, that is really long.
Yeah. So imagine running that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I think that would be cool.
Sojo Sandman, dude. Why would you even buy the EMG TTI? You might as well just buy a WE and pay a lot less. That's how it is. And if you want to talk about licensed pit viper, Jag licensed pit vipers are way better.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm only gonna say this once because I don't want to like shit talk, but I will say the amount of people who have come in with the EMG one who have come in with problems, it was pretty bad. Like it was really bad.
And you don't mention those 3 words here. I'm sorry.
No, yes. We don't mention those.
So,
My apologies.
So I'm looking at this gun, right?
Yeah.
You see how skinny the whole body?
Yeah, the whole thing is really thin.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if any kind of gearbox can fit it, but you may be able to fit an engine in it, like one of those HPA engine.
I think if there were to put, I think you're right. I think a version 7 would probably be the best way to go, but even then it does look kind of thin even for that. I think this would be the ideal HPA gun to come out. You know what I mean? Like the pre-HPA'd LMG. I think this is definitely the way to go. I think you're right on that because how small or thin, I should say, how thin the construction is. Like, yeah. And I think this is just a cool gun overall. I think this is just a really, really cool design.
Yeah, and so at least this is something that, let's say, if you want to mimic SOCON, you can buy the Goose Dog, you can buy this, and maybe use something similar to an SR gun like the Lancer Gen 3 or something similar to that. There you go, boom, that's your whole Navy SEAL or...
Yeah, there's your whole whatever
Green Beret or whatever loadout.
Whatever sort of SOCOM like unit is currently like working with this right now. I would imagine like maybe like DevGroup might end up using something like this if they're not already kind of testing.
No, there already is. They're basically trying out all the systems, so they're already using it. And you do realize this is a different round, right? This is the
338 Norma Magnum. It's called.
Yeah, and actually, they even talking about this. They made it into a easy conversion that you can throw a 7.62 in there, so you're not gonna have issues on different battlefields.
Yeah,
because
logistically,
it's not popular yet.
Yeah,
even in the army system. So.
Yeah, isn't it just mostly dominated right now still by 5.56 and 7.62 NATO?
Yeah, well, because the whole army want to switch to the 338 because the XM7.
Yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, I do think that's cool that there actually is the conversion kit for it because that does make it because wouldn't that something that we talked about like logistically, like logistics is one of the biggest reasons why like certain platforms, no matter how good they might be, right, just don't end up making it because of having to retrain soldiers to get comfortable with the platform or just.
Well, no, it's different round instead of retraining because if you take a look at the XM7, it's essentially a AR.
Mm-hmm.
You know XM7, right?
Yes, I know
spear.
The spear, the SIG spear.
Yeah. So they look and feel just like an AR. They even changed the stock from siphonning back to the AR stock.
But you're saying, I actually didn't know that was the 7.62 spear was originally chambered in 338. You were saying, right?
Yeah.
Huh. I was just for some reason in my head thought that the SIG spear was 7.62 for some reason out of the gate. Like,
is it 7.62? I could be wrong, but they were talking about this is an interchangeable round from both guns.
That's cool. That actually is cool. But yeah, man, seeing this at like an HPA version of this right from the get go would actually be kind of hot. That would actually be kind of cool, especially if it's pre-HPA, because then that takes a lot of the work out. Now, who would make it? That's the big question. Who would make this?
I don't know. Maybe someone like Wolverine and cooperating with someone else because that's first of all, if you need to make it into if you take a look at how the gun is, it's actually in 3 pieces. So you have to put the 3 pieces together. like the front part of the body, the center part of the receiver, and the back end.
It breaks apart fairly easily. You're right. It is essentially going to be like a very easy break.
They have to make it fit into a backpack.
That's such a cool design. I'm sorry. I remember seeing. Yeah, I remember seeing this at SHOT Show too. This thing was freaking sick. It just reminds me of like
the backpack. That's the backpack OMG.
Yeah. That it just kind of reminds me of like an old like an M like what oh my god, what are they called?
You know what
G42. What?
You know what exactly? It's a MG42 system.
Well, MG42
no,
G3.
They talked about it. It's an MG42. So you don't even have to worry about supposedly on some of the new LNG they have coolant or something or some sort of liquid in somewhere to do something. I don't know.
Like the old water cooled like machine guns they used to have back in the day.
Well, I don't know what it is. They were just talking about it, but it makes sense because I believe like M249, the barrel can only last 1,000 round or 2,000 round before you have to let it cool down.
Yeah, it's pretty quick. It's pretty quick how you the barrels don't last for that long.
Yeah, so each time the guy go out and have to carry at least two barrels, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or something like that.
It was
I could be wrong.
No, it was true. Yeah, like that sounds about right. And I remember for the MG42, you always had to have back then in World War II, you had to have another crewman with you to help operate it because they were the one that was in charge of carrying. I think you had to carry 3 barrels on that person, because just how fast you had to change the barrels out because those things got hot real quick.
Yeah, well, they were talking about the reason why they use somewhat an MG42 system in there because it's easy to disassemble or whatever. Mm-hmm. You don't have to worry about the mumbo jumbos. But anyway, I just thought that gun looks cool if it's an airsoft gun.
Hell yeah, it looks cool.
He was talking about Gustav people like when they do go on a mission that out in the middle of nowhere, they have to sustain, right? They gotta have some firepower, so they do carry the Gustav, and they're thinking, let's say if you carry N240, that this gun is actually 2 pounds lighter than N240. So, N240, I'm not sure if you can break it down as much as this backpack gun.
Any former military crew guys that had experience with the 240, let us know how easy it was to break it down, because it doesn't look very easy to break down at all.
I don't think so. I don't think you
right?
can break that down. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not as convenient as this. But yeah, I
think it looks cool because it's very interesting watching those shows, and it's like, oh, we just got this Gustav in. Oh, they've been using this since forever because recoilless launcher, it's been out since World War II.
Yeah, no, it's been around for a while. I mean, they're in some cases they are still being used, right? I know
this one, the one we're selling.
The M3 variation.
Yeah, the M3. So I just think it's cool to see, the SOCOM people, the Navy, the dead group people still using all this kind of stuff.
This technology that's been around for so long.
And the Reaper is not the grandfather is MG42.
It all comes full circle, man. It all comes full circle, returning to our roots.
Yeah, and in the same video, they were talking about how important the M2 is, and this is somewhat because they were talking about like the round will lose energy, but with the 338, it won't lose as much energy. So in far away, you can still punch through cars, like light trucks, armor, and stop the car.
Hell yeah. I love what I'm hearing. I'm loving what I'm hearing right now.
Yeah. But yeah, if you buy a mystery box, you may win that Gustav.
Yeah, man, I wasn't pretty insistent, to you and Cisco that like we end up including the M3 in there, because that's a cool gun. I think it's definitely one of the hottest releases, because again, how often do we get to see like a gas launcher, especially in a mystery box as a prize? That's kind of rare.
Right, and the box is only $180.
$179.
Other shop will probably do like $220, $230. We don't do that.
Yeah. No, it's absolutely insane.
Free shipping too, don't forget, guys.
You heard it first. You heard it here first.
somebody was asking the Baba Yaga if it's TN compatible. I believe it's about 70-80% compatible. But you don't need to upgrade that gun. Besides maybe the barrel. That's probably it.
Inner barrel and bucking is like, that's pretty standard on any airsoft gun, right? That you would want to go ahead and swap out. But the benefit of going with the Baba Yaga 2 is that you really, really don't need anything for it. You would have to think of it this way. You would end up having to, if you bought just a same gun, right? TM spec, right? You would have to spend a good amount of money for it to have the same like level of recoil, same level of kick, same performance that you would get on the Baba Yaga 2. You would have to spend extra money. You're already getting the Baba Yaga 2 essentially pre-upgraded. It's a CO2 design system that, is compatible with green gas mags. It can definitely handle it, no problem, but it definitely performs better with CO2. So if you did want to go ahead and start putting some more parts into the Baba Yaga 2, you can, but honestly, you're essentially just downgrading at that point.
Yeah. Hey, do me a favor.
Yes.
This week or next week, remember you say you guys know somebody at Wildland or something like that?
Yeah.
You know, if I seriously think we should try something like it's not really like a BB Wars, but more a private game or the Mayo Gangs.
All right, yeah, I'll hit Jerry up. My contacts at Wildlands. I'll hit him up and see what we can do and see if we can get something organized.
Yeah, so maybe people can make the trip down and maybe we'll have barbecues before we play. If let's not go play maybe so early. Maybe if we want to do the night games or whatever. I don't know. I'm thinking.
Yeah, no, I can definitely ask him and see what's up, what kind of time slots work for them. We'll workshop it together. I'll ask you for like what day would work better for it. But yeah, Mayo Gang barbecue and private game. There you go. Look, something to look forward to, guys.
Because the more like I was watching this video talking about all these weapons and talking about how Dead Crew will go out there and be on the mission for days, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of like what I remember when I used to play a lot of private games. That's the kind of feel I have, like small groups versus small groups. I to be honest with you, those are so fun.
The tactical like hide and seek games.
Yeah.
Those are fun. Those are really fun, especially at night, because at night it can get kind of scary.
Well, either at night or dusk or late afternoon, stuff like that. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I'll talk to my contacts at Wildlands, see what I can get organized.
Yeah, but man, we only got 2 mystery boxes, so
bruh.
Tell people they want to see you back in shop.
Guys, I don't want to be down. I don't want to be demoted back to potatoes. I would love to stick to my job of peeling carrots. Make sure to go and get yourself a 2024 Platinum Mystery Box. I'll keep talking about it till you do.
Yeah, maybe the next drop will be washing dishes.
Hell yeah. Now we're talking big time, baby.
All right, have a good night.
All right, you too, boss man. Take it easy.
All right.
Yeah, man, help me keep my job of peeling carrots. I want to get upgraded. You heard it first, man. I want to get upgraded to being to washing dishes right now. So make sure to go ahead and place your orders for the 2024 Platinum Hot Releases Mystery Box. Like I said, we've gone over the prize on this thing, man. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Get yours now while you can. And let people know, hey, you want to go ahead and win a dope airsoft prize for cheap? You want to get 15 chances of winning $1,100 all for yourself? It's right there. It's right there, so go ahead and place your orders now while you can. Remember, take advantage of the promotions going on over there on the left side of me. Every $50 you spend will be getting you 5 entries into the shopping spree giveaway, so don't miss out and place those orders now while you guys can. There are so many awesome things to take advantage of, like the new Echo 1 PMG5, right? That'll get you 25 entries. The Tandem Cross Visualized Cthulhu, again, I'm going to say, get your orders in now if you haven't already, because they are shipping out soon, if you know what I am saying. I hope you do. I hope you catch on to that, right? And again, plenty of guns that are on a discount right now, and accessories, essentials, everything that you need to get started. A lot of this stuff is going to be discounted up to 20% off, but they are ending tonight. So get those orders in now while you guys can, and don't miss out. Do not miss out. All right, let's keep going through. Do you plan to sell the T191 dual blowback? Moise Hernandez, I don't have too much knowledge about that specific one, but I probably, if our distributors are able to get them, yeah. If our distributors are able to go out and get certain products, then yeah, we have no problem with being able to sell them. It just depends on what our distributors are able to source and what they're able to get. Keeps going through. Yeah, DJ, hardest kicking high cap on the market, bar none. Looks sleek and functions so amazing. DJ, doing the Lord's work, man. The KLI Baba Yaga 2. I'll go ahead and link that as well. If you want to get one on a deal, let's see, is it back? Are we back on a deal? Oh, I mean, even then at full price, $169.99, still a banger, man. Still an absolute banger, especially if you want something that's gonna feel like nice and solid. With its kick and everything, right? Great performance out the box. That's the one to go, man. That's the one to go. I'll link that as well. I will link that as well. There you go. There you go. 4K for an airsoft gun? They do. Yeah, man. There are some guns that are like hella expensive. That was one, right? The minigun that I mentioned. Honestly, though, again, why not, right? Because that's the biggest thing that I always get complaints about when it comes to like rocket LMG. They're too heavy. They're too big. It's expensive. Well, there you go, man. There you go. There's the answer to all your problems. He ain't got the pockets for a 4K minigun. I mean, probably. It's ultramatic. It's hydromatic. It's grease lightning. Dude, hell yeah. Okay, room rental. Yeah, Sand Viper is 7K. Yeah, that's pretty expensive, but I gotta admit, I love the Sand Viper, man. The Sand Viper is beautiful. So I'm really stuck on what my starter pistol should be. I love the look and performance of TTI stuff, but the grip is too big. If I had smaller grip, I'd be sold on it. Honestly, like the grips, that's honest. From one person that has really, really small hands to potentially another person, maybe you're in the same boat as I am, Soldier Sandman with the tiny baby hands. Honestly, it ain't too bad. High caliber grips, that ain't too bad. You kind of get used to it like anything else because all pistols are gonna feel different, at the end of the day. But it's gonna be one of those things. The more time that you put into it in terms of just training with it, it's not bad. In fact, I would say now that because I've used so many high kappas, they actually feel very comfortable now. I wasn't always like that. I definitely was kind of in the same boat. I think I actually preferred running like GC or like 1911 like grips because I felt like just standard 1911 grips weren't too bad. But again, to each their own. Fucking potato sack, Isaias. Oh, that's funny, dude. Okay, this one is a good one. This one's casual. Airsoft, what is your favorite silencer for the Elite Force 1911 CO2 gas pipe pistol? Honestly, when it comes to mock suppress, believe it or not, I'm not the biggest mock suppressor guy in general. I'm not the biggest mock suppressor guy, especially for pistols, because I always felt like the point of rocking a pistol was to be as small and as compact as possible. You don't want your massive profile, right? With a mock suppressor, you are going to end up like increasing your profile and lengthening the gun itself, which I feel like is more of a detriment more than anything. Now, with that said, we do sell plenty of mock suppressors on our site. You can literally just go up to right here, right? Go to accessories, silencer, right? Go down to mock suppressors and mock silencers. You can just see whichever one you end up liking. There's actually quite a few from Lancer, TAC-9, Atlas Custom Works that are going to be like the sub $30 price range and that are pretty small and that will work very, very well. I would recommend maybe checking out one of those bad boys if you really want. But for me personally, if I'm going to put anything on the end of my pistol, it's going to be a trace unit at the end of the day. And my personal favorite, especially for pistols, Ace Tech. Something small like the Brighter C, that'd be an option. Maybe Brighter CS. That's a perfect example, right? Something like this, fairly small, about that big, not too big at all. Fairly compact. That would be pretty dope, right? And again, it's Ace Tech trace unit, so it's going to be fairly bright. Works very, very well. Good warranty on there as well. And again, 14mm counterclockwise threads, so which the Elite Force 1911 CO2 pistol does sport, right? It sports the 14mm external threads, so it's going to be very easy to mount whatever sort of accessory you want on there, right? So that would be something that I would suggest. That would be something for me, I would say, because you'll still get that suppressor-ish kind of look, right? But with more functionality behind it. All right, let's keep scrolling through. Be sure I'm not missing anything. Hey, even if I don't win a giveaway, hopefully I'll get a dope airsoft gun from the mystery box. I mean, hey, you know what? That's a great way of looking at it, man. Here's the thing, guys. When it comes to the shopping spree giveaway, anytime that you place an order, even if you really just want to qualify for the giveaway, it's not like you're not going to get the products you end up ordering from us anyway, right? With the Platinum Hot Releases mystery box and any of our mystery boxes, you're still guaranteed to win a really, really cool prize. A really, really cool prize that is going to be worth your money, right? That's the one thing we want to make sure that it is fairly priced and that you are getting bare minimum what you pay for, right? That is the bare minimum that we want to do because we're not scumming like that. We want to make sure that you are getting what you pay for, right? With this bad boy, right, no matter what you get, it's going to be a dope airsoft prize. And You get the 15 chances. You get the 15 chances of winning that prize pot. It's $1,100 all for yourself. $1,100 can be yours. Keeps going. But that's a great way of looking at it, Ruben Cortez. I like the way you think, man. I like the way you think. Okay, he's going through. Okay, answered all those. Let's scroll down the most recent comments and questions. Chef Panikage, good to see you, man. Didn't see you in the chat earlier. What about compensators just for the Gucci look? Compensators. We do. They're actually going to be in the same section, believe it or not, as mock suppressors. Comps. Honestly, the ones that you get from like that Army Armament includes in their some of their high kappa models. Honestly, the ones that you get from the KLI Baba Yaga 2, like this style, right? Just it looks good. It looks really good. Like, and I'm glad that it comes right from the get-go. Same thing with the Pit Vipers, the Alphas, the Sand Vipers. I think they just look really, really great as is. But if you wanted more comps, they actually are going to be in the same section as well. They're going to be in the exact same section. Eden, what's up, y'all? Sorry I was late. I was playing. Hey, man, no worries, brother. No worries. How was it defending Super Earth, bro? Dat Fu, what distributor restock sagas? Yeah, man, they sold out quick. They definitely sold out really, really quick. Hopefully we should be getting some in more soon, because holy shit, those things sold out pretty damn fast. Hopefully, again, it gets in sooner than later. Immortal Chaos 24. What hardshell pistol holsters are compatible with the Cthulhu? Okay, that's a great question, Immortal Chaos. Glock holsters, more than likely, anything that's meant to fit sort of a G-spec should work, but just in case, I'm also going to recommend the multi-fit holster. I think I spelled that right. I should. It might have been 2 words. Damn it. Okay, I'll go ahead and type it. No. Damn it. All right. Multi-fit. Fucking misspelled it again. Multi-fit holster. There we go. Multi-fit holster. Yeah. Right. These multi-fit holsters from Ammomax have been goated, right? These things are goated 100%, man. This makes it so much easier to be like, all right, you just need a holster like hardshell that's going to work. Get one of these. It will work with anything that you end up putting in. Dude, I've put everything from like the smallest Glocks that you can imagine, right? USP compacts. I've put Deagles in this bitch, right? I've put every high kappa that I had at the store, right? Everything. And it was able to fit. Now, you will need to do a little bit of adjustment, maybe using the Allen keys included. If you lose it, don't worry, it's standard sizing. You can go ahead and use it to go ahead and adjust these 2 screws here. Again, just to adjust for the width or the girth if you wanted to. But that's pretty much about it, right? It locks really well into place. You can get it as tight as you want to. Button release, it's solid, man. It's solid. And there's a lot of aftermarket accessories for this bad boy. So right now it comes included with just a regular, paddle mount, so you can just put it into, you have it fit with a belt. However, if you wanted to mount this to like a drop leg, kit, we actually do sell those, right? They actually are going to be compatible with the, oh my god, what's the brand? Cytac? Yeah, with the Cytac brand of stuff as well. It has that Cytac locking system, that sort of ratchet. That's compatible with it, and these work very, very well. I actually own one of these, and I brought these out to Milsom West games, and it holds up. Absolutely holds up. I've been very happy with mine. I've been very, very happy with mine. But yeah, the Cthulhu Tandem Cross should work with that. Same thing with pretty much any AAPO1 should be compatible with these as well. But in case you wanted to go ahead and just get with a regular G series style holster, Glock holster, yeah, it should work too. I just like those a lot because I think they're really dope, and they're really well priced too. They are really, really well priced. Jimmy Saturo, let's go. Maybe this Thursday. Let's see here. Let Isaias cook. Let me cook. All right, keeps going through. Barbecue cooked with mayo. What the freak? Barbecue cooked with mayo? I mean, I guess I'd have to try it. I don't think I've ever cooked anything with it other than like toasting bread using mayo to toast it, or like butter. Like, ooh, that's delicious right there. That sounds good. Yeah. Freaking that's I'm excited, man. Like I would love it if we could do. I gotta really talk to the boys at Wildland, see if I can get something organized for a private game / barbecue. Get hella social media filmed out while we're out there. Get the boys coming out to play. DJ, you would hopefully fly out for that one. Dude, it'd be dope if you can come out. Dude, the minute you come out to like a BB Wars event or like a private game, if we can get one going for the Mayo Gang, dude, that'd be hot. That'd be freaking sick, dude. I'm absolutely. I really want to meet every one of you. I genuinely mean that. I genuinely really want to be able to meet every single one of you because, again, y'all the homies, man. Y'all the freaking homies. Y'all been supporting me since day one that I've been live streaming. Y'all been supporting GI for quite some time now, so it'd be dope to be able to go ahead and like finally put a face to the name. I know I've been able to do that for some of you guys. Black Brick, ACM, Casper, It's like Ronald Hoover, freaking Stitch, of course, my man Stitch Brewer, Real Wild. Like it's been real freaking cool to be able to go and put faces to you guys' names and be able to meet you guys out in person and play with a lot of you guys as well. Freaking dude, we dominated freaking BB Wars, Coastal Front. I'll always remember that. Empire just absolutely wiped the floor. Even Arab Revival, dude, we wiped the floor with the Rebels, man. We wiped the floor with the Rebels. That's my team, man. That's my boys. That's the squad. The squad. Primetech Customs. Been my dream to own an MCX, but never got around to one. Good thing both the something into value. Nice. You were able to go and secure yours for sure. Call of Mayo, Modern Sauce Fair. That's a good one. I'm gonna keep that one. Primetech. Jeremy Satoru, do you get free shipping with the 20? Yes, you do. Jeremy. DJ, because older is better. I do kind of, well, I don't know. Like, it's kind of weird. Like, I try not to be a Luddite. You know what I mean? Someone that's like refusing anything new or any sort of new innovation, because like the name suggests, it's an innovation. It's supposed to be an improvement on what was already pre-established, right? But I will say, like, I think that there is something to be said about like the older stuff that exists, whether it be we're talking gun platforms, we're talking like equipment, gear. You know what I mean? I think there definitely are a lot of benefits with going with the latest and greatest. Oops, excuse me, for sure. But I think a lot of people are also very quick to kind of just be dismissive of the older stuff as well, right? I mean, they said it themselves, right? The system off of the Ohio Ordnance Reaper, it's an MG42. You can trace its lineage to an MG42. Like, look at that. This looks like an MG42. Look at that grip. You cannot tell me this don't look like an MG42, right? Like, it totally makes sense. Right? Or again, like Bossman said, right? The M3, the recoilless rifle design, the Carl Gustav, has been around for a hot minute. Right? This thing is old. This thing is hella old. But hey, you know what? It still works, right? Or hell, the 1911 platform alone, right? What's the meme? 2 world wars, baby, right? There's a reason that they keep using it, right? There's a reason why people still hold on to that platform very fondly, right? Do I think it's starting to show its age, right? Of course, like anything else. But I don't think that means it's absolutely like obsolete entirely. You know what I mean? Like, or that it can't still pose a threat. A gun is a gun. You know what I mean? There are people, insurgents out there, you can still using World War I guns out there, and they are still very much effective with it. So take that for what you will. But in terms of like gear, I do think, for me, I don't know, man, just older gear, older equipment is such a vibe, right? Maybe it's just nostalgia, right? Because I grew up watching like the War on Terror, as a kid, right, on the news clips, magazines. You'd see all this stuff, right? But there is just something kind of iconic about that whole like scene. It just is a vibe, man. It's just a different time. It's a very different time. Did it make it easy? 240 was not what I enjoyed breaking down or cleaning after range days. Oof. Okay, so you did have experience with that. All right. Cool. Yeah, 240 does not look fun. 240, like, it looks fun to shoot, not very fun to break apart. All right, guys, you got about 27 minutes left now of the live stream. Make sure to go ahead and place your orders for the 2024 Platinum Hot Releases Mystery Box. Again, we're talking ULCTs with the Gateaster pre-installed. We're talking M3 gas launcher. We're talking PC-1 Storm Pneumatic Sniper Rifles, right? We're talking so much good prizes in here as well. The new Fab Arms Gas Shotgun, Echo 1 PMG-5, the newest colorways for the Mayo Gang MGC4 Mark 1s as well. So many amazing things which you can win for a hell of a deal. $179. Spread the word. Get one yourself if you haven't already. You'll also be getting 15 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. I'll link it again so you guys know. Share this around. Share it around. All right, let's keep scrolling through. Make sure I don't miss anything. Long as full, but very cool. Yes, it is. It is indeed very, very long. It's a cool gun, though. Again, the fact that with this Reaper, right, that you can just fold it up and just like literally put it into a backpack, that's awesome. That's freaking sick. Should I turn my Scorpion Evo into HPA? I mean, if you really want to, Soldier Salmon, HPA is, again, I've never, again, you know me, I've never really been the biggest fan of HPA systems in general. I think they have amazing performance, right? But for me, it's just not as fun, right, when it's an HPA. But if you want to, by all means, there actually is Scorpion Evos that already come included with the Gen 2 Inferno engine right from the get-go. We actually do sell on our site as well. So that's an option too. That's an option too if you wanted to go ahead and maybe just have one AEG, one HPA. You could do that to save yourself the hassle, you know. But again, to each their own. All right, keep scrolling through. Make sure. Remember, guys, if you have any airsoft related questions, you want to ask me personal questions, maybe my opinions on certain things, then feel free to go ahead and do so. Put so in the live chat. It's got to be the live chat specifically, not the comment section. I can't see the comment section yet. And if you haven't already, make sure to leave a like on this live stream. Only 22 likes. Only 22 likes, guys. Make sure you leave a big old thumbs up on this live stream. Lets us know that you guys want us to continue doing this and to continue putting out all this free, amazing content out there for you guys. Keep scrolling through. Make sure I don't miss any more questions. Darktree, what's happening? Is that LMG coming to Airsoft? I would like so. I would really hope so, Darktree. I would really love to see that come to Airsoft. Make sure I don't miss anything. Keep scrolling through. Make sure there's no more questions earlier that I missed out. Real talk, I started watching Dragon Ball on either Telemundo or Univision. Dude, yes, that's the thing. Like, like Hispanic Latin countries, we freaking love Dragon Ball, dude. We freaking love Dragon Ball. It gets to a point where, like, when Akira Toriyama died, it was actually being, like, talked about on, like, Spanish radio stations, like, across the board. Right? On all Spanish radio stations, they kept mentioning that. It was, like, such a big deal. Like, they really felt it, man. All right, keep scrolling through. It's been decided. I'm going to get the KLI Bobby Yaga 2. My man. The HK grip is perfect. Here's the thing. My hands are small, man. I got tiny baby hands. My girlfriend's hands are like maybe like this much smaller than mine. It ain't that much of a difference, man. It ain't that much of a difference. Let's keep scrolling through. Answered that one already. Answered that one. Okay, should be caught up. Let's scroll down the most recent comments and questions because I know there's going to be a few. Brewer, what the fuck? Short anchor, the PP19. Oh gosh. Reinhard Trey, I can't wait for my KLI Baba Yaga 2. That's right, baby. That's freaking right. Freaking amazing, dude. I love the KLI Baba Yaga 2. Boaz and I both really like the KLI Baba Yaga 2. Unironically, it's a cool pistol, man. It's a freaking cool pistol, man. I like it. I freaking like it. Brewer, what are you going on, man? Brewer, some of these things you're saying are unhinged, my guy. They're unhinged. Let's see here. X-Man, the whole chat is full. So, no, man, again, people, everyone's more than welcome to go ahead and join the live chat, man. X-Man, people are more than welcome to join the live chat. Don't be scared, we don't bite. Don't be scared, we don't bite. All right, keeps going through. Make sure I miss anything. Jason, Rebels go down. Here's the thing. We didn't mean to sauce on the Rebels that hard. We did not mean to sauce on the Rebels that hard. Even during Arab Revival, right? It was like, all right, we gotta do what we can to give them more of a fighting chance. Like, we really, really gave the Rebels like so many opportunities, and we put restrictions on ourselves just so it's like, all right, cool, let's try to make it more of a fair game, right? It just, I don't know, man. Because more Imperials are more objective centric, right? Do people call us a little more sweaty? Sure. But hey, who's taking the dub, man? Who's taking the dub? Chef Hennicock, yeah, but A17 is telling me Texas is rebel territory. Harder fight in June. Yes, Chef Hennicock. That's why we're going to need everyone's help come June. June 2nd, I believe, was the date that we decided on. When we go to Texas, we're going to need all hands on deck. We're going to need everyone, because that is, from what I hear, that is indeed rebel territory. I've heard that as well. That is indeed rebel territory. Apparently, it's pretty evenly split, but there is a very, very, very big rebel presence there. So I'm going to need everyone to help us out on that one, because that's going to be a tough fight. That's going to be a really, really tough one. Hana 3000, how do you two-tone fellas make sure everything is the same shade of tan? Oh, I see. Well, Hana 3000, that's the thing, you don't. Not unless you rattle can everything yourself, man. That's the unfortunate reality when it comes to getting a lot of tan dark earth accessories, is that the biggest thing that I would say that helps is buying it from the same brand. Buying it from the same brand, the same OEM, then yeah, that would make it a lot easier, more likely to be able to have your tan accessories be able to go ahead and be the same shade of tan. But it's like Boa says, 50 shades of peanut butter, man. 50 shades of peanut butter. You never know what you're gonna get. But yeah, I would say go stick for the same brand. If you have to, maybe buy something else that brand doesn't make, you do end up kind of like with the off tan. Just rattle can them the same color. That's what I would suggest personally. Just rattle can them the same color, so you don't have to worry about it. So it's all nice and even. But to me, honestly, I kind of like. Maybe it's because, again, I've seen so many reference photos of mix matched kind of color accessories, right, on like certain builds out there. I think most of the guys out there didn't, from what I saw in like a lot of reference photos for like any sort of like SOF dudes, like they didn't really seem to care what color the accessories were. If it was black, it was black. If it was tan, it was tan. You know what I mean? Like it was just whatever was available. You know what I mean? So that's what I thought. You know, I kind of like the look of kind of mix and match. No real methodology to it. It's just kind of there, right? I kind of like the way that looks. It looks a little bit more, I don't know, I don't want to say in country, I guess, but yeah, that's kind of the vibe that it kind of gives off. Just like, hey, whatever's there, whatever I got available, that'll do, right? That's the kind of look I like. But if you wanted to have a really clean, then I would say, yeah, just rattle can them all the same shade of like the spray paint color that you decide. That's the only way really to be sure, honestly. DJ just waiting for another date in Cali, guys. Yeah, man. Again, I'm going to be working on that. I'm going to be working on getting a date settled for California as well. Proxy win. I want to buy the CA249, but what inner barrel can I add in it? You can, technically speaking, add any standard AEG inner barrel that you want to it. You can, technically speaking, add any AEG inner barrel you want to it. The only thing that you can't do with its current hop-up chamber, from what I remember the techs advising me, is that you cannot R-hop it with that current R-hop, or with that current hop-up chamber, unfortunately. That's the only downside. It's the only downside. You can't, technically speaking, R-hop it because of the hop-up chamber that you have. Thankfully, you can buy aftermarket hop-up chambers. It's not very difficult to find. But yeah, I would say go for it. You can use pretty much any brand of AEG inner barrel that you want. Obviously, I'm going to recommend you go for the unicorn. You know, other barrels do exist, but is the value there? Probably not. Probably not as much as Unicorn Airsoft. So, Joseph Keen, we are going to have to do that tomorrow. The bonus raffle is going to have to be slated for tomorrow. Just we weren't able to go ahead and get the list today, but we're going to be able to go ahead and do that tomorrow during tomorrow's in-store hangout sesh. We'll go ahead and do that like the first thing, part of the stream. We'll go ahead and do the bonus raffle then. Yeah, apologies, we just couldn't get the list today. You sure to miss anything? What is it that we'll do? 80 Custom Max fit the pit viper because we took drum didn't. It should. Highlight the word should. We're never really gonna know 100% unless we test it out. I don't think there should be any reason, which is weird because we've put a WeTech brand magazine inside of the Pit Viper and it worked. We didn't have any issues, so I guess it just depends on which specific mag. But yeah, like I don't foresee any sort of major issues with fitting, right, with being able to be compatible with WeTech brand magazines in the Pit Viper, because we've tested it out with WeMags and yeah, it worked just fine. All right, keep scrolling through. I love my Ammo Max holster. This comes from Brandon. I love my Ammo Max holster. I use a slight drop attachment, which gives you a really nice draw. That's what I love. What do you guys actually prefer? I'm actually genuinely curious. Do you guys prefer having it right on like your hip, right on your waist, or do you guys prefer to have it like kind of like drop leg, sort of like a mid-rise, low-rise? What do you guys actually prefer typically when it comes to your holsters? For me, I genuinely do love the idea of a drop leg holster. Remember the old nylon drop leg holsters? I used to love those, right? In theory. When I started playing for longer periods of time, I grew to hate it, right? Now, I do still think out of all the positions for, a pistol to be holstered, I think the drop leg is, maybe it's because I got really long arms. I don't know. I just got really, really long. I got short legs and I got really long arms, but versus T-Rex. But for me, it's a way more comfortable when it's actually on like, either on like a drop leg or like a really low rise, like mount, you know what I mean? I think that like is the perfect spot for me. But again, like I know that there are a lot of downsides to that design as well. You know what I mean? But again, what do you guys actually prefer? I'm genuinely curious to see what you guys have to say about that. I see R&B, and I just think right mouse button. Yeah, no, I get that. Chef Hennick, are you going to D14, Isaiah? So far, yeah, it looks like I'm going to be going to D14 as far as we can tell. And I'm very much looking forward to that, man. I'm very much looking forward, Chef. Never been to Texas. It's going to be my first time. I want to try the legendary Buc-ee's. Where is this fabled beaver that has the magical food? I want to try it. Only Fidel's. What's up, Fidel? Is the compensator on the Pit Viper and Sand Viper threaded? Yes, it should be internal threads. The comp should be threaded internally. So the Ace Tech tracer units, they get, the ones that have the thread adapter, those should work with it just fine. Finally got my B&T USW and the WE 95. Don't regret either. I had to put some work in the N950 right at the gate, but I got it working. Hey, DJ, I'm glad you're able to get that working. But yeah, the B&T USW 950, Solid, man. Freaking solid. Mike, what time is the stream Thursday? The stream is happening this Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Again, same place, main YouTube channel. Make sure that you guys are there because, again, if we're doing it, right, and you're not there, even if your order number is called as the winning order number, if you're not there in the live chat to go ahead and, give us the verifying information we need, you won't be able to claim the prize, and it's going to end up being held off for next week. So it is what it is. You got to make sure you're watching. We don't call, we don't email, we don't text. You got to be watching the live stream if you want to go on and claim that prize if your name is called. All right, keep scrolling up, keep going through, keep scrolling through. Let's scroll on the most recent comments and questions. Remember, guys, again, 2024 Platinum Mystery Box. Limited quantity. Get yours in now while you can. These things are absolutely stacked. This prize list is amazing. I literally have no idea what else to say because this thing, I sound like a broken record, right? Because this thing is absolutely amazing. If you haven't already, make sure to go and get yours in now while you guys can. Get those extra entries. You get 15 chances of winning the shopping spree giveaway all for yourself when you order some. So I'm going to put that there. There you go. Check it out for yourself. Make sure you go and get your orders in and spread the word. Let people know, hey, you want to get a good deal? Get yourself a mystery box now while you can. Getting the hottest releases of 2024. Make sure it says. Let's see. Was a winner chosen? Stray Wolf. Unfortunately, we were not able to do the bonus raffle today. I would have put it in the title if I was able to, unfortunately. But we just weren't able to get the list. But we're going to be doing that first thing tomorrow during tomorrow's in-store hangout session live stream. So. Plus I have no game, or Riz is what the kids say nowadays. Dude, don't make yourself sound so much older, bro. You're not that old, man. You're not that old. No, okay. Darktree, I'm gonna out you for a little bit. I'm gonna expose you for a second. I remember one time we were doing a podcast, and we had we had Darktree on. He was just in the storefront. He's like, "Hey, you want to be on the podcast?" He's like, "Yeah, sure, I'll go on." So he shows up, and we start talking. And this is the first time that I had found out that he actually, is a dad, right? He has a family, right? He's a family man. He looks way younger than, if you guys have never seen him before, he looks way younger than what he actually is, right? You look freaking awesome for your age, Darktree. But, he was telling me all this, and he's like, yeah, man, I don't know. I just feel like I'm getting older, man. My kids, they're saying some stuff that I just don't know what they're even saying anymore. They said Riz the other day. They said Riz me up, and I'm like, what does that even mean? And I'm like, no, you sound like my mom and my dad. No, don't say that, man. That's an easy way to make yourself sound so old, man. This is hilarious. I remember I told Cisco about this, dude. He was busting up, dude. He was busting up laughing. He's asking, yeah, they keep saying Riz. I don't know what that means. Or no, my mom, dude. Oh, bless her. I remember one time, this was years ago, literally years ago, and she didn't know what the term lit meant, right? So my brother and I had to explain it to her. It was at the dinner table, right? And then the next day, we were telling her, because, she made a really good meal that day. I think she made meatball subs. And I was like, man, these meatball subs are good, Mom. I'm like, yeah, these things are delicious. And then she goes, would you say, and she literally goes like this, would you say that this meal is, and she does this. She does the, she does this. She does, would you say this meal is lit? And I was like, no, I didn't teach her this. She did that all on her own. She just started looking at it because all of her coworkers are really, really young, like kids, right? So she's starting to pick up some of the lingo there. And the other day, no, oh my God, I say the other day, this was years ago, right? This was 2017. She was like, what is flossing, right? Because I keep seeing these, my coworkers are doing this weird thing with their arms. I had to teach her how to floss, guys. I had to teach her how to floss. It was, and then she kept doing it for the rest of the night after I showed her how to do it. And then my dad got into it. I was like, no, this is so bad. This is so freaking bad, man. Oh, dude, I was dying of cringe a little bit. I wanted to record it, but I was like, nah, the world doesn't need to see that. Casual Airsofter, what is a good trace unit that fits on the Jag Arms scatter gun? Okay, Casual Airsofter, go for there's two options. There's the 5KU tracer. Spelled that right? Yes, I did. There's a 5KU tracer for shotgun Spitfire style. This is the one that I would recommend if you're on a budget. Works very well. It's very easy mounting system. There's no threads. What it does instead is that there are actually several screws that you have to go in and tighten down. hold it in place, and that's literally it. That's all you got to do. Now the key to tighten them down, and that's it. That's literally all you got to do. Works very, very well. Spitfire, so it is going to have the simulated muzzle flash. Now, if you wanted something that was a little bit nicer quality, go for the Ace Tech Quark, I believe. Yes, that's how you spell it. Go for the Ace Tech Quark. There's two versions, right? You can go for the Quark C, which is, the more affordable, more compact C, makes sense. Or there's the original QD M871, right? This one's a little pricier, $185. But man, it's so cool. It is chunky though. That is if there was one downside about it, other than the price, it is a little bit on the chunkier side. But man, this thing is cool. We put this on a custom before. Holy crap. This thing is freaking awesome. I freaking love this bad boy. I love this bad boy. But yeah, those are both really, really good options, specifically for any 870 style shotgun, Jagarm scattergun included. Keep scrolling through. What are you talking? Save some. Production. What is happening in the chat, man? What is happening in the chat? GP9 Metal Sligos is not about 36 federal mandate for. Is it possible to get it in 3666 FPF mark, as the prices of the gun in Canada are like $400? X-Man, DM us and we can see what we can do. DM us and we can see what we can do. We'd have to look into this. Make sure I don't miss anything. One day I'll take a fly to you guys and play with y'all, Jeremy Sachero. Yeah, man. Here's everyone. It's not just mods. I'm not when I say the Mayo Gang, I ain't just referring to the mods or the regulars. I'm talking to everyone, man. Everyone that's a viewer, everyone that's a supporter of Airsoft GI. If you go out and get all your Airsoft goodies from Airsoft GI, if you tune in to our live streams, if you watch our videos, make sure to leave a like and you subscribe. Of course, you hit that bell icon. You're part of the Mayo Gang. You are 100% part of the Mayo Gang. You are part of the collective, right? And we have a really, really good community here. We have a genuinely really good and wholesome community here that is really centered on trying to bring in new members into this awesome community, right? And keep airsofting alive, right? Make sure that the next generation, right, knows what they're doing when it comes to getting into this amazing hobby, and that we keep it going for as long as we possibly can. And do everything we can to ensure that airsoft is going to be around forever, right? That's my goal. That's my goal at the end of the day, is to make sure that I get as many new people into this as I possibly can with the right info. I'm not trying to friggin' sell them on some like shit, that's gonna break on them the first time they use it. I want to make sure everyone has a good experience, because I've had the bad experience. I've had the shit experience before, and thank God I still stuck with it. But still, Prime Tech, I'm conflicted to be a rebel or empire on my home soil. Prime Tech, here's what I would suggest. If you're a really good player, right? If you're pretty good, Prime Tech, go Rebels. It's not that I don't want to play with you. Of course I do. But you Rebels are going to need it. You're going to need all the help you're going to get. I'm good. Anyway, moving forward. Keep scrolling through. If I go in person to buy a mystery box, what are the odds of me getting a Wolverine Acrobatics? I mean, hey, you know what mystery box is? It's random, man. You ain't never know what you're going to get. I would say, Acrobatics, here's what you do. Place an order right now, right? Get yourself those extra entries and set your order for a will call pickup. It'll literally take usually will call pickups are like 1 to 2 business days typically. But for that one, it might take a little longer, but I'm just saying, right? Get yourself the mystery box. If you want to do a pickup order for it, yeah, I would say go for it, man. Absolutely freaking go for it. What the fuck, Chef Panic? I'll coat anyone's mask in a wave of white. Dude, that's sus, bro. That is absolutely freaking sus. Okay, scroll down the most recent comments and questions. Keep scrolling through. Real Wild, my man. Empire for life. Sigma, I play Rebels next time. I mean, hey, if you want to, you can, man. You absolutely can. Soldier Sandman, good night, y'all. Thanks for the tips. You Skibidi Sigma Ohio Rizzlers. Absolutely. Have a good night, Soldier Sandman. Guys, we got 7 more minutes left of the live stream. Make sure to go and take advantage. Every $50 you spend will be getting you 5 entries into the shopping spree giveaway, so don't miss out. Get your orders in now while you can, especially for the 2024 Platinum Hot Releases Mystery Box. Again, amazing prizes, cheap price, and extra entries into this week's $1,100 shopping spree giveaway, so don't miss out. Do not miss out. Do not miss out. Let's see here. Let's see. Jeremy Gale, can't wait for my order to ship and show up. Going to be a fun project. Hell yeah, Jeremy. Hell yeah. Choke on it, case. You misspelled my name. It's Quez80. It's a Z, man. It's a Z. There you go. Yeah, I love that attitude, man. I love it. I want to see this Rebel and Empire freaking go at it, man. 100%. 100. I am playing Bounty Hunter Cutter Bane. You are all targets for a price. I literally read that, no joke, Cutter, in Cad Bane's voice. You're all targets for a price. Good night. I play Rebels next. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I can't wait for that, man. Sigma, you wanna come to Texas, man? Are you gonna be able to come to Texas, dude? It'd be cool, man. I know you got stuff planned, so I know you got a busy schedule this year. But it'd be cool, man, if you could actually come out. You, Matt, all the homies, Brian too. That'd be dope if we can get Brian, the quote unquote baddie hunter. It'd be hilarious if he joined up as well. Keep scrolling through. Dark Tree, hey, says, did you know that Riz comes from charisma? No, you don't say. You don't say. Oh, real. I'm with you with these lingo these days. My boss says some stuff that makes no sense. Oh, dude, I feel bad because okay, so we actually just got in a new tech, right? We got in a new tech and everything at GI. And I swear to God, like Anthony, if you're watching, shout out to you, man. You're actually a really cool guy. I really vibe with you, dude. But I swore I thought he was younger than me. Like I swore, like I would have put money down that this man is younger than me. He goes, he's like, oh, you're 28. I was like, yeah. He's like, oh, you're actually younger than me. I'm like, oh crap, right? It's always weird when I have to like tell people something, or I'm in charge of anything, and I tell people like what to do, and they're like looking at me like, what the fuck did he say? And I'm like, oh wait, no, hold on. I gotta change it around. I gotta explain what things mean. It's yeah, I gotta like, and even then, I'm not the best at it either, right? I'm looking at some of the stuff that like Gen Alpha is saying right now, and I'm like, I'm having to learn some of this stuff too. I mean, thank God, right? Like, I am pretty much like living on social media, right? Just because I have to, because of my job. So I do kind of pick up things here and there, but like, yeah, I'm not 100% at it either. I know a couple things here and there, right? Just because I'm so steeped in goddamn meme culture. But yeah, no, like I definitely hear some things and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what? Well, how does that equate to this? Or why does that mean this? I get it, right? I'm having to constantly go into Urban Dictionary. What does this mean? Keep scrolling through. What's the trigger pull weight on the KLI Bob Viega 2? You know what? I've never actually tested like what the actual like weight is. It's not bad actually. It feels fairly light. Like it doesn't really feel like I'm having to like really pull. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't feel like I have to really pull it. It just feels pretty comparable to like any standard any standard high cap. It doesn't really feel like there's any much of a difference if I'm being honest. Which honestly is kind of how I prefer it. Jeremy Satoru, at what hour is the Hangout stream? Okay, so Hangout streams, storefront live stream sessions, those are always going to be from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So same place, same YouTube and everything. 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay, Brendan. All right, Sigma. People who say they have no Riz have insane. That's his thing. Sigma's just fishing for compliments, man. He's just fishing for compliments, right? He's trying to make himself look better. Because you tell me all the times like, no, I don't got Riz. Or no, what he tells me. You know what he told me? This motherfucker. He told me, yeah, people just say I have the silent Riz. Like, okay, dude. All right. Better late than never for me. Hey, man, always welcome, dude. Always freaking welcome. Always welcome another Imperial brother. Every Thursday, Jeremy said? Yes, every Thursday. The Shopping Spree giveaway is held every single Thursday. If we need to postpone it, we'll make announcements for it on our social media, which is why it's always so important to make sure that you guys are up to date and following us. Instagram, Facebook, Discord server. That's always super important. But yeah, typically every Thursday is when we're going to be doing the Shopping Spree giveaway. We've been doing this for the giveaway for years now, man. Like, we've been doing the giveaway for years. If you guys couldn't already tell, we put the previous winners down here. We put the previous winners down here in the live chat so you guys can see for yourself. Oh, excuse me. I'll link it one more time just so you guys can go ahead and share that around as well. Keep scrolling through. This is the forbidden burrito is next. What are you talking about? All right, let's keep scrolling through. Okay, let's scroll on the most recent comments and questions. Homie Ness, I have Riz, but it only works on the homies. Oh my god. That's freaking what does my brother say? What was this whole thing? Okay. I remember I walked in one time to my brother on a was it Discord call? I think it might have been a Discord call. And he had all of his friends, right? He has a Discord chat literally called like the High Council or some shit, right? And I just hear them laughing it up a storm after I come back from work. This is when I was still living with my parents. And as I'm walking away, I just hear him say, "Hey man, it ain't gay to kiss the homies goodnight." And I remember just like Stopping. I had never heard that before. I stopped in my tracks, turned around, looked at him, and he just looked at me. He's like, pretend you just didn't hear that. Hey, man, you know what? Sometimes, or what does he call himself now? Because I swear, I'm pretty sure he makes out with his friends, which is fine. You know, it's just like, I just wasn't expecting that. He's like, yeah, I'm a homosexual, he says. I'm a homosexual. Sigma, I don't actually, though. I'm a freaking nerd. Hey, man, you say that, but if people knew what your private life was like, I'm just saying. You ever see any freaking harem anime? That's basically Brendan's life. That's basically what Sigma lives like. All right, keeps going through. Make sure to miss anything. The casual airsoft live in Texas. Well, I look forward to seeing you in Texas, baby. I look forward to seeing you in Texas, man. I look forward to the day when we can sling some BBs, man. All right, guys, that is going to be the end of the live stream. It is now 9:30. Hopefully, you guys were smart and you guys were the ones that placed your orders during this, live stream time frame. Taking advantage of those extra promotions. But hey, entries have been low. But you know what? That just means that everyone that placed their order now has the best odds at winning the shopping spree giveaway all for themselves. Guys, there's still plenty of opportunities for you to get extra entries in the shopping spree giveaway. Still get yourself the 2024 Platinum Hot Release Mystery Box because that will still be getting you 15 entries even though this live stream is over. That'll still be getting you 15 entries. The Echo 1 PMG will be getting you 25 as well. The Tandem Cross will be getting you 10 and so much more. Make sure to go in and place your orders. Don't miss out on this amazing opportunity. Guys, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart to everyone that tuned in for tonight's live stream. It means the world to me that you chose to spend your free time hanging out with myself and the rest of the Mayo Gang. I actually genuinely do enjoy these talks we have, hanging out with every single one of you. I look forward, to the next BB Wars. I look forward to this next shopping spree giveaway. Let's sell out of this 2024 Platinum Mystery Box. I need your guys' help to spread the word about the Mystery Box. Let's get this bad boy sold out within a week. We can do it. I firmly believe that we can go ahead and do it. And hey, who knows? I might be able to talk to Boss Man. Maybe we can see if we can get some incentives, We sell out of this Mystery Box within a certain time frame. Maybe we'll increase the prize pot even more. We'll add another $100 or something to it. It'll be $1,200. I don't know, Maybe we'll come up with something, But I need your help to spread the word. Guys, it's been absolutely real. My name is Isaias. Stay tuned for the next live stream going on tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard.